romantic. Me in England and that host. Wonderful. Good morning, everybody. What's happening? It's Friday. Wow. Hey now. Big Martin Luther King Day weekend.
Yeah.
That's right. Big Martin Luther King Day weekend. Monday is Martin Luther King Day, in case you didn't know that. And how are you? You all right? Yes? Good. Good. We got a big show for you.
Yeah, baby.
You're going to hear about Nikki Ziering's date with High Pitch Eric. It is so gross. I read the notes on it. It is so disgusting. Wait till I just read you the notes. You'll vomit. I'm not going to read them because it's first thing in the morning. We have a Penthouse Pet stopping by, which is always good. It's always good to talk to hot chicks about what turns them on. And we'll play a little gossip game. Allison Janney, real actress from The West Wing, will stop by. She was in my movie Private Parts. She played one of my program directors and then hit it big in West Wing, making $70,000 an episode.
Wow.
Is she going to give us some of that money?
Yes. She feels we're responsible, wants to hand us money this morning.
She's going to come in and pay.
Right. And then she wants to play Queen of the Anal Ring Toss.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, so, you know, an interesting mix of people. Is it a true story, Benji, that I'm about to tell Robin?
According to the person I talked to on the phone, it is a true story.
Oh, okay, good. I mean, not good, it's sad. You know, remember we went to Vegas, Las Vegas. I think we went a year or two ago. I don't even remember.
We went twice, so I don't know which year you're talking about.
I'm talking about last year then.
Okay.
Remember there was a porn star who married one of our listeners.
Yes.
What was her name?
Don't know.
See? Holly Landers.
Okay.
Porn actress Holly Landers, who appeared in approximately 30 movies during her 3 years in the adult movie industry, including Busty Pom Pom Girls and 75 Nurse Orgy, was killed in a car accident on January 1st in San Jose, Costa Rica.
Everybody dies in Costa Rica
I know.
these days.
Her age was not stated.
Nobody can tell.
I received this, but I was looking for confirmation, so Benji called the Bunny Ranch.
And they said?
They said that, in fact, that it's true, but, you know.
Was she still married or not?
No, I don't think, we were going to call her husband, I think, but I don't think he really, the widower, but I don't think he's seen her since the honeymoon.
Yeah, they didn't hit it off brilliantly.
Yeah.
Well, I think he even had sex with somebody else on their wedding night.
One of her bridesmaids.
Right. So there it is.
Wedding. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, that's a shame. Very, very, very sad to see that.
Those roads in Costa Rica are treacherous. Isn't that the same place that got Left Eye Lopez?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was Costa Rica.
No.
We can't emphasize enough, don't go to Costa Rica.
Don't go anywhere that isn't the United States of America.
Especially now, man.
Yep. It's just dumb to go anywhere else. It's fine, right? You can find anything they got in Costa Rica, they got here, believe me.
I'm sure of that.
Yeah. Believe me. What the hell would you see in Costa Rica except a bunch of Costa Ricans? You know what I'm saying?
Well, they do have a rainforest. People go there for that.
Yeah, and we probably got something in Colorado that looks just like it.
Yeah, doesn't it rain in our forest?
What about Oregon? Don't they have rain all the time in forests?
Yeah.
Trust me, there's something very similar. You wouldn't even know. In fact, I'll blindfold you and tell you you're in Costa Rica. You wouldn't even know the difference. All right. Never mind that. We got to get the show going, Robin. It's a big day. It's a Friday. We have things planned. Everybody loved yesterday's show.
It was an exciting week of shows, actually.
An exciting week of shows. Everybody loves this show. This is the greatest show ever.
They say everybody loves Raymond, but it's actually you.
Yeah, nobody loves Raymond. I don't know anyone who watches Raymond.
I was going to say, I don't love Raymond. Do you?
Right. I saw Friends last night. Phoebe continues to get worse and worse. They give her the worst plot lines.
And what did they do? They took the bangs off that face. Did you see that?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. She really looks...
40.
Oh, my God. And more.
And 40 plus. Well, no, I mean, they give her the world's most absurd storylines, which has become so annoying. There's nothing real about the character, and she's got a pet bunch of rats.
And mice and whatever.
Yeah, I mean...
So weird.
Why would a boyfriend stay with her? And the boyfriend's normal, and... It's just no... The absurdity of it all is ridiculous.
Well, I told you, when I first started watching the show... I came to you and asked you if she was retarded, if that was the idea of her character, because I couldn't figure it out.
She's retarded.
She's a retard.
If she's a retard, then she's good looking. But, I mean, it's just a horrible character.
Yeah, there's nothing real about it at all.
Right. But I continue to watch the show, so there you go.
Well, thank goodness for the other people in the cast. They keep it real.
They're keeping it real, so I'm keeping it real.
Let's keep it real because I'm keeping it real.
Right. Let's keep it real because I'm keeping it real.
Let's keep it real because I'm keeping it real.
I spent an hour, I was watching MSNBC, and they kept promoting the fact that they had the tape of Robert Blake with his lawyer.
When he breaks down.
When he breaks down and starts crying. But I watched the tape. He didn't break down and start crying.
He never cried. There was not one tear.
But he has a funny way of speaking.
Well, he still talks like Beretta.
Yeah, he's like, come on, Jack, you think they're going to carry me out in a body bag? When they toe tag me, buddy, you're going to be...
Yeah, he talks just like the character.
Boy, talk about getting into character. He hasn't gotten out of it yet. 40 years.
Stuck.
I got a little bit of the tape, but I don't even listen to it yet. It was so short. They make you wait for an hour to watch Robert Blake have a breakdown, and then there's no breakdown.
Just a little clip.
Bastards.
I don't think I'm going to make it. I think I'm going to go down. I think I'm going to fall. I hope to God I don't wind up in County General with somebody sawing my chest open to keep me alive.
Mr. Blake, don't say anything else. I'm ordering you to make no more statements.
I want to know if you can live with the fact that when they wheel me out of here feet first with a tag on my toe, that you could say you did the right thing, that 15 years from now when Rosie's talking, you could say, yes, I'm sorry the old cowboy couldn't make the ride, but I made the right decision.
The old cowboy.
That's straight from a Beretta.
Yeah, I mean,
that could be a Beretta.
I thought they wrote those lines for him.
It sounds like a script.
I didn't know how much of a douchebag he was.
The old cowboy, take the ride.
Toe tag, box.
Take that to the bank.
I'm going down.
Yeah, and with good reason. You probably killed somebody.
Probably is not a good reason.
Well, yeah, this is America.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He's just a funny dude, Beretta.
But they did save him from the hair dye. I like him so much better with the complete gray head.
See, I like him with the hair dye.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
I usually go the other way with this, but he looks like a James Bond villain with that white hair.
Yeah.
He really does. There's something odd about it.
Yeah, I kind of like the jet black, the ink-looking hair.
Yeah, he's one
sorry.
guy.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is? It's the Bob Blake makeover.
It makes the crevices look more pronounced when you have that jet black hair, I think.
I guess.
Yeah, well, I know I'd be one of those dudes when I go gray. I'm definitely dyeing my hair.
You're going with it.
Yeah. Plus, I got the long hair. You ever see old guys with gray hair with long hair?
Yeah, sometimes it looks good.
Oh, it's disturbing.
Oh, you.
It never looks good.
You're just opposed to gray.
Yeah.
Edgar Winter.
So when they made that tape, don't you think he was like he was acting when he was talking to his lawyer?
Yeah, he was giving one of the best performances of his life.
What was his big chance? You know, he's been off TV for so long. Now he's like A-list. I mean, he goes on TV. It's like he wants to go on with Barbara Walters. He's like, I got an opportunity here.
I figured it out. They're making a new Beretta. He was auditioning to get back in that role.
Yeah. He didn't know what to do. He started yelling out, I want to have sex with kids. Now put the camera on me. Stop putting the attention on Pete Townsend.
Yeah, don't let Pete Townsend steal my thunder.
Right.
I'm the celebrity in the news.
Yeah. The Pete Townsend stuff keeps coming out that, you know, I mean, no new information. I'm talking about the parodies and the jokes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I heard he hired a bunch of bodyguards now.
Yeah. Really? You mean people want to kill him?
I don't know. Maybe he thinks, you know, he's going to come in for a bad time if he walks around alone, but he's getting the security thing together.
Really? All right, good for him. I don't think he's been charged with anything.
No, they picked him up on suspicion, and they can do that in England.
Yeah. All right, yeah, that's good enough to just ruin your career, being suspicioned. Well, what if a pack of 6-year-olds attack him?
Stop looking at us.
Stop it. Wait till I read you the notes from the High Pitch Eric date.
Oh, my.
Hey.
Poor Nicky. A guy stopped me in a store the other day because he couldn't hear the end of that bit, and he said, who won the date? And I said, High Pitch Eric. And he said, that poor girl, you'll probably never see her again.
People were yelling, like in the email I'll read you later, people hate us because High Pitch Eric won the date. And I'm like, the audience voted.
Yeah,
hate yourselves.
Didn't do it.
No one had to vote for High Pitch Eric.
We had no part in the selection.
I put a couple of goofy guys in and 3 real normal guys, and you guys voted for High Pitch Eric, not me.
Yell at yourself.
Yeah. I love that I get the blame. My audience is so hurtful and resentful. Meanwhile, when you read the notes, it's kind of funny. The guy who ends up really kind of getting a good time with Nikki Ziering, I guess when they went to that massage, was a male masseuse. Nikki was having a couple of glasses of wine, was feeling no pain, and then he was having a great time.
So she had a male masseuse.
Yeah.
What a job that is. Can you...
They say in the notes, I wish I had him here in front of me, High Pitch Eric took off his clothes for the massage.
Oh, no.
And I got to read the exact notes to you, but they said his feet, his toenails are so green and so funky looking that they smelled. So the masseuse was trying to be cool about it and sprayed his feet for 10 minutes.
With what? Lysol?
Give me those notes. You got them? Sprayed them with, I don't know what she sprays them with. They have stuff that'll kill the stench. They said they couldn't get rid of the stench. He smelled so bad. They said, how did Doug put it? He said it was like, I know it has a dirty word. I'll have to clean it up. It's just funny the way he says it. He goes, I'm going to read you this. He goes, the massage therapist, Abby, was very professional with Eric. I guess he had a woman.
Oh, boy. Lucky her.
But at times she had a hard time keeping her composure with his foul, horrendous smell. She actually sprays Eric's feet with a body spray and then douses his entire body with another spray to rid of the odor, and it didn't work.
Whoa.
Nikki and Eric drank wine during the massage. Nikki got a good buzz going. She appeared to really get loosened up by the massage, coupled up with the buzz. She seemed like she might have gotten turned on by her masseuse. She made comments how good it feels and let out a few moans. She's probably just being nice. I got to read this part to you. Eric had no idea what a side-by-side massage was and kept asking our crew all day what he was about to get. He thought it might have been something sexual. Ugh. Eric and Nikki had to change into robes before their massages. Nikki was completely naked under her robe, as was Eric. They both had little flip-flops on their feet, and Eric exposed the most grotesque feet I have ever seen. A big toe on one foot that is green, long hangnails, rotten and chipped, big toe on the other foot, and his feet smelled like a pile of S baking in the sun for a month.
Wow.
It actually made me gag when I got the first whiff.
Oh.
Eric entered the room in a robe and was not sure what to do. As we exited the room for 5 seconds to reposition the camera, Eric got completely naked and freaked out the therapist as well as Nikki a little bit.
Jeez.
Oh, boy.
How great is this? Oh, there's so much more to tell you about.
Can't wait to see this, honey.
Yeah, I hope Nikki tells the truth and really talks about his stink.
I think she will.
But she's trying to be nice and everything, you know.
Yeah, but I think she might have got broken down.
Yeah, I think Nikki's trying to run for president.
Me and John ate lunch at the diner yesterday, and the manager came over to our table and said, your friend is here? And he looked over with this weird look, and Eric was at the counter shoving stuff in his mouth.
Oh, your friend.
Your friend is here.
So he announced where he was from.
I guess. Yeah. And then he came over and said, I got to go to Warman Rink to meet Nikki.
Nikki. Pete, you're on the air.
I cannot believe you gave that smelly scumbag a chance at that hot piece of tail.
Yeah, well,
so
you know
unfair,
what?
Man.
It was funny to hear Eric and Double A vie for the day. Everyone said it added a lot of humor to it, but you guys...
Yeah, you didn't have to vote for them.
You guys voted for Eric in droves.
In fact,
you knew if you put him in there, your stupid listeners would vote him to go.
I don't know what you guys will do, but don't blame me. Blame yourself.
Jew.
Did you vote?
You Jew.
That's right.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
You know why Jews have big noses, right?
Why?
Air is free.
Oh, wow. I never heard that one. Jesus. I never heard that before. Genius. So you guys voted for Eric and not me.
Blame yourself.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it was funny.
And if it wasn't Eric, it was going to be Double A, who's just as bad.
Double A got 28% of the vote. Eric got 29% of the vote. That means half of the people in our audience voted for either one of those guys.
Everybody wanted to just torture Nikki. That was...
That's the bottom line.
You guys had a choice of 5. Anyway, I got to take a break. But that was funny yesterday. All right, next week, Randy Jackson, Paula Abdul, and Simon Cowell of American Idol. Evil Dave Letterman returns.
Ooh. First time this year.
Yeah, first time in 2003. James Brown coming soon.
Oh, wow. We haven't seen him in a long time.
We should get Janie to interpret what James says.
That's a good idea.
Playboy evaluation, Cy Young winner Barry Zito's going to stop by. And there's going to be so much more. But first, these words.
Aim for the head if you want your wife dead. Yeah. He shot her. Parked on the street. Now his wife is dead meat. Yeah. He shot her. And keep your eye on the letter. 'Cause he's got a vendetta. He did it.
1041. Howard Stern Show.
I recorded this last night. My new band.
Oh, yeah? What are you calling yourself?
Hey now. Big Ugly Dudes. Hey now. It's our theme song. Big Ugly Dudes. That's how it goes. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. I have a news bulletin before we do anything else.
It's the Onion Radio News. A supermodel never really thought of herself as pretty. This is Doyle Redland reporting. Internationally recognized swimsuit model Terry Wilson announced today that she never actually considered herself pretty. According to Wilson, who has relentlessly pursued a career in modeling since the age of 15, her success in the field comes as a complete surprise.
God, in high school I was so gangly and my skin was like gross. I almost didn't even go to my prom because I thought everyone would laugh at me. But I was a queen, so I kind of had to.
Wilson added that she loves eating junk food and her boyfriend is such a regular guy. Doyle Redland for the Onion Radio News.
There's some news bulletin. A model who thinks she was ugly.
And eats junk food.
And her boyfriend's a regular guy.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that every model interview?
Yeah.
Yeah, her boyfriend's High Pitch Eric.
Every model thinks they're ugly. It's unbelievable. And they believe it, too.
They also believe they eat a lot of junk food and date regular guys.
And I always say to a model, I go, well, how do you think it is that people are hiring you, paying you a fortune to be photographed?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's ridiculous.
They're crazy.
Do they really think they're ugly? But they really think they're ugly.
They can't. They must just be fishing for a compliment.
I don't know. I think they really think they're ugly.
What the hell are we, then?
Like, even like my girlfriend models, gets paid money to stand in front of a camera because she's so goddamn good looking. And she'll say to me, I'm heavy. I'll go, where?
That's crazy.
Well, that's understandable.
Right.
Because they are scrutinizing themselves to the nth degree.
Yeah.
So she sees any little bloat.
She sees every flaw because they take the pictures and they look at it and they go, you see?
They look at them under a microscope.
Yeah.
Wow.
But to not realize you're attractive when you're paid to be.
Every one of these chicks, I'm telling you. And then you meet some pig who thinks she's attractive.
And you can't convince her she's not.
I know.
You can argue all day long.
You just don't get it.
That's a funny argument. You're not pretty.
I am too.
No.
You're pretty if you're in a room full of ugly chicks.
Yeah. Oh, you're crazy.
Okay. What do I know? I'm faced with a dilemma. Some movie studio or somebody sent a hot chick in a bikini down here because she wants to get plugs. It's nothing we planned. Yeah. She just walked in, which I hate, but at the same point she said, I'll do anything to get on your show, including spin the wheel of sex.
Ooh.
And I'm looking at the wheel of sex.
What's on there?
We haven't done it in a while. It says, one is we all get to smell her panties while they're on.
Oh!
She has to fillet the banana, which I don't care about that.
Sounds
all right, but I hope it doesn't land on that. Tickle chair in a bikini. I like that, but I think she's already in a bikini, so that's good. Get spanked by Howard. That's fun. Fake an orgasm. Okay. I like the 10 vibrators. You stick her in a chair, and we have these vibrators on a stick, like when you roast weenies. And we can hold the vibrators on her. I like that.
Why don't you just propose that, since you don't want her to get some of these things on the wheel?
Well, the wheel's fun, though.
But she could get away with murder.
And there's the wet T-shirt.
Casey's about to clunk himself on the head.
I'm reading the Wheel of Sex, and Casey just picked it up and turned it around so I can't read it. Thank you. And then pick a booger and show it to the camera.
Ooh.
Which is kind of funny, too.
Maybe she has to spin the Wheel of Sex 3 times.
Wow. Get out of here. Really?
Yeah.
3 times?
3 times.
Wow.
And then she gets a plug?
Yeah.
So we basically do everything.
Wow.
You got a shot at 3 good things.
Where's Ram a corn cob?
Where the sun don't shine.
Where the sun don't shine. And if she does blurt out a plug, I'll just bleep it off the air.
All right.
How come we don't have anything like that? Like we impregnate her, all of us.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. Well, I'm not going to suggest any of this. File.
Yes, you will.
You have a child and give it up for adoption. That's on the wheel.
This was sperm. So what do you think? I think it could be fun.
Yeah, but make her spin it 3 times.
3 times. I love that. All right, bring in the bro. This girl wants a plug. I'll give her the plug if she spins it 3 times. Hey-oh. 3 times.
These plugs aren't free.
I got to admit, for some strange reason, I wanted to pick up Booger and show it to a camera, too.
Oh, God, you're disgusting.
You know what the value of 3 plugs is on the network? I think it's over $30,000, $40,000.
All right.
So she's got to pay for it.
Okay. Here we go.
I think she ducked out of here.
Now she's afraid to come in.
Come on in, baby. Here's Jody. I'm just waiting to see what she looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Black chick. Threw me for a loop, baby.
Has she been in here before?
You've been in here
before.
What were you in here for before?
I won a contest to promote Not Another Teen Movie.
Yeah, you're hot.
And you spanked me with the whitefish.
Oh, I did?
You remember how when the first Jewish playmate was in here, she refused to spin the wheel, and this girl did.
Yeah, you're hot.
That's why she got spanked with a whitefish.
Why are you wearing a jacket?
Because it's got the name of the movie on it, which we're not going to say. But I'll hold the jacket for you.
Yeah. We're not saying it until you spin the Wheel of Sex 3 times.
Can I take it off if I get the plug?
You can take your jacket off.
If I can get the plug, I will.
No.
No. You don't come in here barking.
No, I mean, I know after I spin the wheel is what I'm saying.
Here's what I'm saying. I'm gonna keep it real right now. Okay?
Let's keep it real because I'm keeping it real.
You take off your jacket, and then I'll begin discussing whether or not you're getting a plug.
Hold the donuts.
Or you have to leave now.
You've got some killer body, honey.
Thank you.
What are you up to professionally? What do you do for a living?
I go to school. I go to FIT, and I model.
You model?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you model?
Different things. Anything I can get.
When's the last modeling job you had?
December. I did a video for Fat Joe.
What's Fat Joe?
Some
rapper.
Rapper.
Sorry.
So you just get a phone call from the movie company to come down this morning, right? And they just pay you?
Yeah.
You've got some smoking body.
How much does it pay to come to get that call?
Well, it depends, actually. There's several things that you can do. If I don't get on here, for one, nothing will happen.
Oh, really?
You're kidding.
You don't get paid at all if you don't get on? Even though you got up?
Yeah, if I don't get the plug, I won't get paid anything.
What do they pay you if you get the plug?
It hasn't been discussed yet. It's different every time I do something.
What did you get paid the last time for getting spanked by a whitefish?
I think I got a couple $100. Nothing.
Yeah,
it's good for a student, though. You know,
I know.
I don't have any other income, really, besides modeling, so.
All right. Boy, you look hot.
Thank you.
Let me show you what's on the Wheel of Sex, because it's pretty intense, some of these things. You got to think this through. One, we smell your thong there, but it's on you.
Hey, now.
You get to smell it.
Hey, now.
All right, that's number 1. How you feel about that? You all right with that?
It's possible. Okay.
Hey, now.
Fillet a banana, which is no big deal.
What is it?
What fillet? Oh, boy, you really are young.
Fillet.
You don't know what that means? Come here, I'll show you.
Have you ever heard the expression fellatio? Have you heard that?
Man, honey, where'd you grow up?
In a good Christian home.
I bet.
Well, that went wrong.
Well, I'm not going to tell you what filleted banana means, but you can do it. No, you know what I mean? Like perform oral on a banana.
Why would I do that?
Because you want to plug.
Because you landed on it on the wheel of sex.
Okay.
Have you ever given oral to a guy?
What's next
What?
on the wheel?
What? I didn't hear the answer. You have.
How old are you again?
23.
She's, you've been, it's okay.
You've been around the block.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I got a lot of flack for last time I was here.
From who?
From who?
Everyone in my family. I got phone calls from people I haven't even knew
Tell them to
exist.
send you money. You won't be here.
They're not paying your rent, are they?
No, they're not. You're right.
All I know is Tom Chiusano says 3 plugs are worth $100,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
And you're going to get $100 probably if you get...
Wait, I've been corrected. $100 million. All right, so...
You're still going to get $100 if you get...
Why don't these movie companies just buy a commercial?
Yeah.
All right.
They've been airing the commercial. I saw the show last night. And
Hey, don't say no more. You're not getting a plug till you... I'll just bleep it off.
I'm not plugging anything yet.
Howard, can I just ask you just a favor? Could you just turn around and let Howard take a look at your butt, which is severely fine?
Yeah, let me see your ass.
It's severe.
Good. That is severe. That's severely fine, as Baba Booey says.
Thank you.
Man, you got some smoking body.
Thank
She's
you.
gorgeous, isn't she?
Yeah, you are really hot.
Thank you.
She looks a little heavy.
Oh, stop it.
Now, do you think you're good looking?
I think I'm okay. I'm natural. Everything on me is natural, so I like what I've been given.
Real boobs. What do you got, a B cup?
Between a B and a C.
Nice. Nice flat stomach. I love that.
Thank you.
Good legs. Nice ass. Great face.
The whole package.
The whole package is nice.
Thank
You got a boyfriend?
Yes, I do.
Black guy, white guy?
Jewish.
Regular guy?
Jewish guy?
Jewish.
Because you're a light-skinned black girl, right? What, do you have a white parent?
No, I don't, actually.
Really? Because you're very light-skinned.
She's got a white uncle somewhere.
Yeah.
Does her boyfriend have payas and
Does he wear a yarmulke?
No,
No.
he doesn't. He's one of the pornographer Jews, so.
Oh, great. What does he do?
He owns an entertainment company. He puts out videos like...
Porno videos? Are you doing anything in that? What have you done?
I've been in it before, but I was really like orchestrating other people to do things as opposed
Are you naked in those?
No, I was topless in a portion of it, but it's something that I did a while ago, and I regret doing it now.
You're not going to do any more?
No.
No matter how much you bet.
It's so trendy now. It was when I mean, not saying that when I did it was,
You know what? You're going to do some stuff here you're going to regret doing as soon as we're done with you.
Do you do any internet stuff?
No.
No.
She's on her way.
I'm a student.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm trying to get on up there.
Oh, a student.
How did you get the pornographer boyfriend?
It's a long story.
Yeah, where do you meet one of the pornographer Jews?
Port Authority.
All right, now, fillet a banana, tickle chair in a bikini, which means you're already in the bikini. What we would do is stick you in the tickle chair, tie you down, and tickle you.
Oh, I'd love to land on that one.
Okay.
You like being tickled?
Then get spanked by
I'm
Howard.
not ticklish, so it'll be extremely easy for me.
Oh, we'll make sure it doesn't land on that. Get spanked by Howard, which means my bare hand on your buttocks, bent over my knee.
Okay.
Okay. Fake an orgasm.
Okay.
It shouldn't be hard for a nice princess like you. 10. Now, here's the one that I hope we land on. We hold sticks with vibrators, 10 vibrators, and we apply it to you.
While you're in the tickle chair.
While you're in the tickle chair. Legs akimbo.
Okay.
And if you don't know what fillet means, you definitely don't know what akimbo means.
I don't know what that means.
All right, but your legs will be akimbo.
Okay.
All right. And finally, wet T-shirt, which is no big deal to you, where you would remove your bikini top with a T-shirt on and we would wet it down.
Howard, we should replace that with topless jumping jacks. We have to.
No, you don't.
Topless jumping.
Yes. Come on.
Now we do. Now you don't want to. We have to.
All right. Wet T-shirt equals topless
Okay.
jumping jacks.
Okay.
It's not that hard, right?
You could do it.
It's just that that's not on there, so it's not.
But now it is.
All right.
We changed the wheel.
Hey, what if we just double what the movie company's going to give you and you get naked and dance the whole show? Just right there, you just dance.
I like the wheel of sex.
Oh, you're too funny.
All right. Wet T-shirt equals topless jumping jacks.
Okay.
5 of them. Good ones.
Okay.
Vigorous.
Vigorous jumping jacks.
We don't have a trampoline here, do we?
Oh, that
No.
would be funny.
Get one.
No. Because when we had one, I bashed my head through the ceiling. I went through the...
You got rid of that right away.
My head went through the floor.
I'm ready.
You're ready?
I'm ready.
Jody is ready.
Jody's ready. Is Howard ready?
Howard's ready.
Okay.
Oh, this is great.
This is Jody.
23, the really super hot chick. Wait till you see this. All right, the wheel is being spun. Here we go, round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Jody, it stops on... Lady Banana Tickle Chair getting spanked by Howard faking orgasm. And come on, one more. 10 vibrators. Oh, yeah.
We have a winner.
This is where
sticks have been brought.
you sit in a chair with legs akimbo, and we apply the 10 vibrators.
Okay. She's looking at those sticks.
All right, come on, let's go. Everybody grab a stick and a vibrator, and let's get this going because we have a lot of show to get to, and I don't want to miss out on this. Robin, you want to hold a vibrator?
No, thanks. I love this I'd rather be an observer.
All right. Well, this is great. Jody, you are hot. And you will get your plug.
She doesn't have to spin it 3 times. You're just going to let her get away with this.
Oh, this is all I wanted. I'm fine with this. You guys fine with this?
Yeah.
Hey, now.
I need a microphone.
You could have had nude jumping jacks.
All right, I'm coming over. Oh, yeah, she's got to spin again.
Hey, now.
Right, hold on. Give me your headphones, Baba Booey. Yeah, I want the topless jumping jacks.
You guys look like
Could you get naked for us?
Survivor.
I wasn't on the wheel. No.
You can hear the vibrators.
All right, you can hear our vibrator. Everybody put their vibrators near the microphone. Don't block the camera.
Where's the camera?
Camera's behind you, Archie. That's it. You're in the right position. All right, Jody, do you see that we're all holding vibrators on a stick?
Yes.
All right.
Unfortunately.
All right, what we are going to do now, put your legs akimbo. That's right. You know what akimbo means. We're all going to apply the vibrators. Now. Here we go.
Oh,
go.
my goodness.
It's like a weenie roast.
Tell me what you feel.
You guys are so wrong.
How does it feel?
I feel like I'm being probed by aliens right now.
Just tell me, just relax with it. Let it go.
I know they're kind of weird looking.
Let it go, baby.
Oh.
How does that feel?
It feels awesome.
You like it?
Yeah.
Are you getting turned on?
No.
Don't lie.
I'm not.
Really not?
I'm not
At all? The sensation isn't good?
I'm not a vibrator girl.
Hold it.
How are you?
You didn't know.
How does a girl not get turned on by a vibrator?
It doesn't really matter because I'm getting turned on.
Me too. She is way hot.
It does look like a weenie roast.
But wait a second. Let's leave the vibrators on for a few seconds.
Oh, wait a minute. What's happening, Jody?
She's getting... Jody, talk to me. Tell me you like this.
I like it.
You do?
Yeah.
But you're lying.
Yes.
You don't feel... John's really working that thing.
John won't let up.
That's like part of my bone that you're catching.
Who, me?
John doesn't know what he's doing.
That's part of my bone.
How do you feel now? Nothing?
I'm not saying I don't feel anything, but it's not. It's
all right, okay. Well, you are a nice princess. We just had 10 vibrators on her in the most intimate of areas and nothing.
It was pretty early in the morning. That's
I don't care. All right, put these down.
Sorry.
You got to. All right, you just bought yourself a plug.
Can I give you a donut?
Is that a sexual thing or a real donut?
I would like to feed you a donut.
No, I don't want that. If a donut was like, anal, then I'm there.
Can I have the donut?
Yeah, Artie will have the donut.
You can feed Artie.
All right, she's earned one plug. Wait, hold on, don't plug yet. Wait till I get back.
Okay.
She can get out of the chair if she wants. Somebody can release her. She's locked down.
Unbind her.
I think the problem was her legs weren't really akimbo.
Yeah, your legs weren't akimbo enough.
Doesn't that tickle chair have a little thing that slides out?
We had access to everything.
We had the vibrator on everything.
She didn't move or try not to let us touch it. We touched whatever we wanted. Nothing happened.
But maybe she would have been a little more comfortable if her legs were elevated.
You did say she had to do 3 things to get the plug.
Yes.
I'll knock it down to 2.
All right.
I'm hoping for the topless jumping jacks.
I know what you're hoping.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Hey, now.
Spin just one more time.
Okay.
Unless, if it goes on the topless jumping jacks, you only have to spin one more time.
Right.
That's right. Now you know the rules. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. What is it, John?
We also have a pogo stick if you want to jump on a pogo stick. Maybe.
She can have her option. She can either do jumping jacks or pogo stick.
Pogo or jumping jack.
That's right.
Jody, give it a spin.
Jody, you're very close to your plug and fulfilling your job to your employer. And round it goes. 10 vibrators has passed. I hope it doesn't fall in there again. That was a bust. Oh, no.
No!
Well, you're lucky. You got on 10 vibrators. I'm not going through that again.
Give it a spin again, Jody.
Give it another spin. That's in the rules.
This wheel is weighted in the wrong way.
It really is. Can we fix the wheel? Tickle chair in a bikini gets spanked by Howard. Fake an orgasm. 10 vibrators. Wet T-shirt. Yes! All right.
What are the odds of that? That's awesome.
Oh, my God. All right, Jody. That's good. Jody, talk to me. You're going to get a bunch of plugs.
Okay, I'm ready.
Do you want to do topless jumping jacks or pogo stick?
Wet T-shirt. I thought that's what I'm doing.
No. Topless jumping jacks is wet T-shirt. Remember we said that?
Topless jumping jacks, or what was the other option?
Or pogo stick topless.
She looks like you just asked her what's the theory of relativity.
They seem the same. I mean, I'll do topless jumping jacks.
All right, good. All right, and then you get your plugs. You've fulfilled your obligation.
Wait, how many jumping jacks do I have to do?
5 vigorous jumping jacks.
Good form.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll call her on...
Oh, wait a second. Our name's 2,000 jumping jacks. No.
Yeah, you want
5 vigorous jumping jacks.
Okay.
I take your headphones off.
All right, go ahead, Jody. Fulfilling her obligation for her plugs. This is like... Jody... I wish you luck.
And take your top off.
Yes. Remove your top, please.
I can't wait to hear what this movie is.
Yeah, I wonder what it is.
It's a movie no one's going to go see.
Oh,
wow,
nice.
You got perfect boobs. Those are real?
Yes.
Good God, woman.
Those are real because she's keeping them real.
You're keeping it real.
Thank you.
Wow. Some guy's banging. How long have you been with this guy you're banging?
3 years.
Oh,
Not
he's
together
lucky.
right now, so I'm kind of single.
You're single?
Sort of, yeah.
What, you're in between?
Yeah, in between.
You're not with the guy?
We're not together right now.
You expect to get back together?
No, I don't, actually.
You mean you're not together like the second? Or...
No, in relationship-wise, we're not together right now.
Actually, what I'm getting out of this is she's single and she's going to be single.
Right.
She's going to stay single. She's not getting back with the guy.
But it sounds like they've been on again and off again.
That's true, we have.
My sweet potato dumpling. I mean dumplings. Go ahead, do your jumping jacks. Fulfill your obligation. You are hot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Your hands didn't touch.
Yeah, good
When
job.
you do a jumping jack, you have to hear the slap.
Right, on the fourth one, it didn't touch, right?
No, all of them didn't touch. You got to put your hands over your head.
Everybody's got to hear a clap.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, let me hear the clap. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you fulfilled your obligation. Wow, you got some bod.
Yeah, Howard, when she took the top off, she went up 2 notches.
2 notches, 10 notches.
What are you giving her at the beginning?
Now I'm giving her a 7.5 now.
You're calling her a 7.5?
Dude,
you serious? You call her a 7.5?
No, you're right. She's an 8. She's an 8.
I like the fact that she was a 6 before she took her top off.
Right. Yeah, now she's an 8.
If she went up 2 notches after
she
the
was
top,
a 9 when she...
An 8 is great.
You think she is a 6 when she walked in here?
Well, yeah, but now she's an 8 because she's...
You're busting her balls.
I'm not. You're very hot.
Gay.
You're gay.
What? He's the one that's gay on the show?
Yeah, he's gay.
So what do you expect?
Just on the show, though.
Yeah, just off the air, he's not gay.
Right.
She's a 9.
You're a 9, easily.
Thank you.
An 11.
Because she went up, right?
Huh?
Do you still want a donut?
What do I look like? Of course. I'm not doing jumping jacks.
Is she completely shaved?
Are you completely shaved?
No, I have a little...
A little thing?
Little landing.
Get out of here. Let me see.
Oh.
I don't believe you. Keep it real. All right, Jody, you've earned your plugs. You submitted yourself to the Wheel of Sex.
Now, let me hear
what... I want everyone to go see today, January 17th, National Security Features. It's a Sony picture.
Wow.
And it's really funny, actually. It's great.
Have you seen it?
I have, actually. They had a screening last night, so I saw it last night.
Was Martin Lawrence at the screening?
Yes, he was.
And he wasn't hitting on you?
No, he was not.
Boy, what a dope.
He didn't see her.
She might be a little old for him.
Should we make her swear on the stack of Bibles? It's funny.
What are you talking about?
Ask Martin Lawrence about Eddie Murphy. He goes berserk.
Yeah.
So you were at the screening last night and nobody hit on you?
I didn't say no one.
Mm-hmm. What were you wearing?
I was wearing a little skirt with a fur vest and boots, short skirt.
But you looked hot.
She seems very comfortable talking to you topless.
Yeah, you're proud of your body, aren't you?
I'm not. I work out. You know.
I bet you're damn right you do.
Is her butt perfect too, Hal?
Is your ass perfect?
My butt isn't actually. I have like stretch marks on my butt because I've been the same size since I was in the 6th grade. I've been the same height and same size. I haven't grown weight-wise or anything. So.
How's that ass up close, Casey?
It's all right.
She does have the stretch marks. I don't know why, but it doesn't seem... You know what? It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me
Usually
either.
it would, but it doesn't. Usually it doesn't bother me.
It would only bother a homo like Casey.
Casey says she's no Dan Marino.
Yeah.
I have a stretch mark on my butt, too. Don't worry about it.
Have you ever been an escort?
No.
No?
I'm a student. I'm a straightforward girl.
Okay.
I don't do anything that's...
What are we studying? Oh, FIT.
FIT. She's studying being fit. All right, listen. So the movie is Martin Lawrence, the one that comes out to... National what?
National Security.
National Security. All right. You gotten your plugs? You'll get paid?
I hope you get a lot of money for this. You did a hard job today.
You are one hot chick. Any man who gets you is lucky.
That Jewish pornographer must be kicking himself.
He's an idiot. He should be way, way, way at your side. Look at John. John went into shock.
She's got a perfect body, man.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
What broke them up?
Cares.
I do. Is he cheating on her?
Pornography? Did he start cheating on you?
He did.
Did he hurt you?
Yes, he did.
God damn it! Where is he?
Did he make you be with other women and stuff?
He just went to AVN in Vegas, and that was like the last straw for me.
Did he force you to have sex with other women?
No, not at all.
Have you ever had sex with other women?
I think I answered that question last time I was here.
Well,
you don't remember.
That's a yes?
Yes.
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 How many times?
I don't want to talk about this right now.
Why?
Because I got in trouble with my family.
Would you say, you don't have to get into numbers, but is it a fairly regular thing? Or
No,
is
it's not. It was experimental completely.
How many experiments did you conduct?
Yeah, doctor.
Maybe twice, I think. 2 or 3 times at the most.
Did it feel good?
I did enjoy it, yeah.
Is it out of the question for the future? It could happen.
Nothing's out of the question. I just, I always regret it afterwards, though.
Why?
You do.
You enjoyed it. What's the regret?
Morally speaking, it's wrong.
Oh, because your family filled you up with that cockamamie.
I have, this Jekyll and Hyde side of me.
Here's a newsflash. When you get to heaven, there isn't one.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nobody's judging you. It's just your life.
I just want to make my family happy and proud of me, though.
Well, I think we're long past that. I think once the vibrators went on you.
That's over.
Yeah, Miss Vibrator Topless Girl.
I think the topless, jumping jacks, the vibrators, the pornographer.
Actually, they should be very proud. She has a beautiful body.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, yeah. And she's
I'm proud of you, and I hardly know you.
I'm proud to know you.
You're not kidding. Are you orgasmic? Because I had 10 vibrators on you and nothing happened.
The batteries might have been low or something.
Really?
They were very weak.
Those batteries are not very... those vibrators are not powerful.
You know what I want you to buy, Gary?
What's that?
That jackhammer thing that Robin uses.
The rabbit. The rabbit's good, too.
The one with the big bulb at the end of it?
Yeah, what is that called?
I can't remember, Robin. You get that from that store in the mall.
Robin, what's your big, giant one the size of a fist?
Oh, the Brookstone thing. It's
the magic wand?
The magic wand. Get me 5 of those. That way...
You just need one of those. It's pretty powerful.
Yeah, one magic wand will get her going. You know she'll be back here promoting something.
Can I come back?
Yeah, you're delightful.
Thank you.
I'm quite taken with you.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Is there a show tomorrow?
I find you fascinating.
Gary's having a show.
Yeah, there's a show tomorrow, actually. Right here. Yeah, right. Yeah, we're doing it from my house.
How does it work? So the movie company hires her?
Yeah.
To come and get a plug.
And how do you like these guys? They tell her, get down here, and if you don't get in the studio, we're not paying you.
And if you do get in, we'll give you $200.
Are they going to give you some decent money for what you did?
Yeah,
hopefully.
Really.
Maybe I can negotiate a higher fee this time.
Yeah, really.
They got what they want.
That's a $100,000 plug, really.
One more plug, please, so I can get more money.
Yeah, get one more plug.
National Security, January 17th, featuring Martin Lawrence. It starts today.
Can I ask one more question, Howard? Because you sort of tried to ask her, she didn't answer. Do you have orgasms? You're capable of those?
Yes, I am, completely. Multiple. It's just not from vibrators.
I got you.
You need a man.
I need a man.
I've had anal.
I've tried, but it never happened.
A little too uptight?
I'm anal retentive.
Yeah. You know what it is? You're only 23. You know what I do to you? What I do is I lay down next to you, we put on a baseball game.
A baseball game?
Yeah. We chill out, watch the game. Your butt is to me, we're spooning, whatever. Get a little KY, start rubbing your butt. Game's on, you're bored out of your mind. That's good. You don't put something interesting on.
Oh, I see.
We're just laying there, and all of a sudden you feel something weird going on. Something not quite right.
Howard, maybe to promote the movie, she should read the first paragraph of the review of it.
You don't want to do that.
In the Daily News.
They'll take away.
Let's ignore that.
They'll take away all our money.
It's a comedy. It's not, there's nothing serious about it. It's just a comedy. But it's really funny.
A lot of comedies don't get any stars.
There's so many serious movies out right now. That's why I think it's good.
Well, we had Martin in here, and I can't say we had a good time because he cursed every other word. And
you were a much better interview.
You're a better interview, and he when we put the vibrators on him, nothing happened. Anyway, you are delightful.
Thank you.
You know what the word delightful means?
Yes, I do.
That would be you.
Thank you.
You're very hot.
It was nice meeting you again.
You're incredibly attractive.
Thank you.
Right, guys?
She's gorgeous.
I think she's asking for it, too.
Are you asking for it? Let's be real. You know what it is. Are you asking for it?
Real, because I'm keeping it real.
Do you want it?
What's it?
What do you think it is?
Depends on from who and what it is.
Well, who'd you take it from?
Yeah, that was,
Yeah, who would it... Are you looking for it, and from who?
I think Casey's handsome, but he only gave me a 6. I don't know if it would work from him.
Yeah, he can't get it up, so forget him.
It might be gay, though, because I've seen him before when he's like... There's been girls who are beautiful, and he's misread them completely.
Yeah, he's not keeping...
Dogged him out, yeah.
He's keeping it real, except with men.
No, I'm not gay, but I just tell like it is,
Okay, say if it's from me and it is $500.
Are you looking for it from anyone here? So we can know?
No.
No, you're not. Okay.
No.
Damn it. Damn it.
Damn it.
Damn. I was hoping at least from me because I've got my own show.
Yeah.
But
you have a girlfriend,
again,
don't you?
she
What?
went for
Don't you have a girlfriend?
Yes.
No, she's out of town.
So?
It's a long weekend,
I'll be all right. I got my hand.
And 10
She's a
vibrators.
perfect... And Jody's a perfect date for Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah. It's true.
I mean, it's just one day of the year you want to look good.
You didn't ask if KC had a girlfriend.
It doesn't matter. He's bisexual, probably.
Whoa.
Why am I bisexual?
Yeah, he's totally homosexual.
Every time I see the show, when there's a girl on, you always, you don't give them
I'm a professional.
props.
A professional?
What?
I'm holding the mic.
Professional homo.
Professional homo.
Casey might punch her.
What do you expect me to do? What do you want me to do? You want me to start making...
No, if that's how you feel, then that's what you think of me. I thought you were handsome, though.
Oh, that's nice of you. Thank you.
Hey, honey, let me tell you something. If you had a penis, Casey would think you were a 10.
Yeah, that's the only thing missing on you.
Yeah. Don't feel bad about that.
I don't feel bad. I just, I don't think I'm a 6, though.
Over on this side of the room are some real men.
Yeah.
We might not be as good looking as him, but we're real men.
You might not want them, but they love you.
You might not want us, but at least we can give it to you, and we're capable of giving it to you.
Isn't it odd that all the ugly guys call the good-looking guy gay?
Yeah. All right, listen, Jody, you've been wonderful. Thank you for exposing your body to us, letting us use vibrators on you, letting us see you topless, doing jumping jacks, hearing about the fact that you've tried lesbianism, that you've tried anal. Thank you. And the movie is Martin Lawrence movie.
National Security.
National Security. You did a good job. I hope they pay you well. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
And now, Howard Stern and Wally George engage in some playful banter.
You are such a pitiful moron.
Hey, let me tell you something, dope. You're my dog, and this is what I'm going to do to you. If I ever hear you mention my name negatively again, I only want to hear praise. I am your master, and I only want to hear... You listen carefully.
The next day and the next...
You listen carefully to me.
You can't threaten...
If you want... You're arguing with the best now. You're not arguing with one of those idiots on your show. Now listen to me carefully, dog boy. I am telling you right now that you are morally bankrupt, personally. I don't care about you professionally, because you're nothing to me. You're a pimple on my ass. You're a flea in the show business. Let me tell you something, my friend. And listen to me carefully. If I hear you mention me negatively again, what is going to happen? I'm going to investigate. I'm going to get hold of your first and your second wife. And I'm going to get hold of your daughter and her friends. And I'm going to start to hear stories about you. And I'm going to find out about how morally bankrupt you are. I'm going to find out if there's pictures of young boys in your background. I'm going to find out everything about you.
You see what you do.
You hear that?
You are...
Say woof. Say woof.
Such an idiot.
Say woof, doggy.
Don't try to threaten me. I have nothing
You're a dog.
in my life. There is nothing in my life
Say woof.
I am ashamed of. I am proud of
I'm going to investigate you, like the McCarthy hearings.
This moment in Idiot on the Phone history was brought to you by
Howard Stern.
1041 WBCN.
This is The Howard Stern Show.
Because I'm keeping it real.
Keeping it real. In a moment or two, Allison Janney will stop by. She's the star of The West Wing. And I never get to see The West Wing, but she was in my movie Private Parts.
I love The West Wing. Watch it every week.
She was really easy to work with. She walked in, knew her lines.
She's professional.
She was like real professional.
Great actress.
She is.
Robin and I did
deal.
several scenes with Allison, and ever since she worked with us, her career
just
skyrocketed.
Took off like a rocket.
That's right. Couple of phone calls real quick. Go ahead, Mike. You're on the air.
Hey, Howard. How's it going?
Hey, brother.
First of all, I want to say happy belated birthday. Well, it's been a while, but anyway. Robin, will we ever find out what that no party edict birthday, no party edict was about?
Yeah, I'm curious about that still. I think that would be good radio. What about that? What is the no party edict all about?
I'm still on a no party edict, and I don't want to talk about it right now.
I mean, in essence, you've already broken it since going to Howard's birthday party dinner thing.
And I told him I would only break it for him.
Right. Other than that, you are not partying.
Huh.
Wow.
But how can you have a no party edict and then break it?
Well, I'm like Artie. He's not gambling, except when he does.
Right. So you really don't have a no party edict.
No, I really do, because there have been several other invitations that I'm still saying no to.
But that's a way for you to get out of stuff.
No, it's not. I would love to see people, but I'm just not doing it right now.
But if you'd love to do it, why not just do it?
Because it's not working for me right now. I have to do this.
Then why did you do the one you did?
Because his birthday happens like once a year.
Right, and so do parties that people throw usually.
I've been trying to get together with him for quite some time.
So it's not a true no party edict.
Yes, it is. It very much is.
But it was broken. And you would break it,
night.
but you would break it for certain situations.
Yes. For if somebody died, I suppose I'd go to their funeral.
Okay. That's not a party.
Have you made a decision on...
Depends who dies.
Have you made a decision already yet on Stuttering John's party in June, which he's already inviting people
I don't think the edict will last that long. At least I'm hoping it won't.
But you don't... But see, you're the only person who knows what it is, so you're the only one who knows how long it'll last.
Right, and I'm hoping that it won't last that long. If it has to, it has to. But I'm hoping it won't.
The real question is, will we ever find out what that's about?
I don't know. I'll have to see once I decide to lift it, whether I'll talk about it.
Is it because Mr. X gets out of control at these parties? By the way, we're thinking about taking a trip to Vegas in March to do some shows there. And then maybe I'll swing around and go to Los Angeles and do a live show out there. But I'm talking to Stuttering John yesterday, and he's like real pissed about Mr. X spilling the water in his lap. Like just
still carrying on about that?
And he said, Mr. X is all talk. He goes, I'll box him. And I go, Mr. X will kill you. But I thought about it. I think maybe John could take Mr. X.
Or die trying.
Or die trying. What?
John got very angry with me because I said emphatically that Mr. X would kill him. And he goes, why? He's an old man. And I said, yeah, but I know for a fact, I don't know Mr. X well, but I know that he's tough. You know what I mean? He's a tough guy. Even though he's older, and I know that he was in very good...
Gary seems to feel he's had some combat training of some kind.
He's not just some street cop. Not to say that that's a bad thing, but he's had higher training than your regular, Speaking of
Mr. X, was that really Mr. X on the Newlywed Game?
Yes.
It really was, huh?
Yeah. I just get mad that Gary, when it was the cabbie fight, he was against me.
Did Mr. X say he would fight you any place, anytime?
That's what he said at the dinner.
Did he say any place, anytime? I don't know. I will certainly ask him.
He said didn't he say that he wanted to fight me?
Yeah, he did. He said, if you want to fight, I'll fight.
Wow. Hey,
might as well get paid for it. if you guys want to fight...
I can't believe fighter.
That's what I said, too.
I'm willing to come out of retirement for a guy who pours a glass of water on my lap.
All right, Muhammad Ali.
I can't believe John's a fighter and your boyfriend's the underdog.
See, I don't think your boyfriend would turn down the fight because he's dying to fight. Oh, here's Ronnie checking in with us. What do you think?
John, don't do it.
Why do you say that?
I'm telling you. Don't do it.
Why?
Because Tony is nuts. More nuts than he is.
Well.
I'm telling you. You'll have a great fight. You're not walking away from this one.
Oh, my God.
There's no indication.
I'm telling you, John.
What do you know?
John, be mad at him.
The only thing, the difference between him and you, Gary, is that Ronnie's in the same field.
No. It's got nothing to do with it.
Mr. X drives a limo, too?
Hey, Ronnie.
Seriously.
Ronnie, you thought that cabbie would be
No. This is a whole different scene. I'm telling you.
Robin, do you think it's a whole different scene?
I have never seen Mr. X actually box.
Right.
So there's a whole world of difference. Would he train? Would he? I don't know. I don't know any answer to any of those questions. And so I couldn't say that, John carried himself very well in the cabbie fight.
My money's on
And I would have to say that he'd be the front runner. He'd have to be the favorite.
Everyone's saying Mr. X is some sort of almost professional boxer or something.
Yeah, I mean, did he do hand-to-hand combat in Nam or something? What?
Not to my knowledge.
No offense, John, but
Ronnie, he's got you totally psyched out, Mr. X.
If you want to take bets, my money's on him.
My money's on John.
I'm just saying, man. What are you getting upset about? You can't take it?
Yeah, I can take it.
What's wrong with you? I'm just saying.
How do you know this?
I'm stating my opinion. That's all.
Where did you get?
I'm just stating
what
my
are you
opinion.
basing it on?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Just for the fact that the way I know him, okay?
But have you ever seen him fight?
No.
Have you ever seen him talk about fighting?
No. Not at all.
So what?
He's probably just saying that because he's black.
I'm just curious why. Maybe I shouldn't do it.
Yeah, I'm black, right? Yeah.
Is he going to stab me?
No.
So what are you saying?
He's going to beat you. He's going to beat you good.
But why? Because he's black?
No.
No, because he's nuts.
Exactly.
But how is he nuts? Like, what do you mean?
The guy has a loose screw. I'm telling you.
I'll tell you, I know what Ronnie's saying. Like you, Mr. X doesn't stop.
Right.
He just doesn't stop. He has to win.
He has a loose screw. Saying that about Robin's boyfriend?
Oh
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah, you were saying it.
I like the guy, but I'm telling you.
How old is he, Robin?
Robin, how old is
We're
Mr.
the
X,
same
Robin?
age.
So he's 80?
Yes.
No, he's like 50, right?
No, I'll kick your ass. No.
Is he like 50?
He's in a lot better
not
shape
like
than Cabby
50,
has
he is
ever
50.
been.
Does he still do physical activity? Like, does he run or does he work?
He works out
He works
every
out.
day, yeah.
And always has, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's physically fit. He's not he's in good shape.
I don't know how about aerobics.
I still, in a fight between John and Mr. X, I think John takes it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me ask you another
John would
question.
have to have the edge because he's trained and he can follow instructions and he knows how to fight. And I don't know if Tony knows how to carry himself in a ring.
He works out every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Ronnie.
For no reason.
Yes.
You say he'll die in the ring.
I'm not saying he'll die, but he'll knock him out.
He will.
Really? He'll put him down.
Who will knock who out?
Mr. X will put John down.
No.
What is the caller?
Let's call Mr. X.
I can tell you, if he hits you, he'll hurt you.
He's beat you a few times.
Oh, are you kidding?
Yes.
Are you out of your mind?
He hasn't knocked you around a little?
Please.
He never beat you with a boot?
I'm Tina Turner.
He's the type of guy that if he does do this, he's not going to stop until he knocks John out.
Right. If he decides to take this fight, he will train like the maniac way that John trained.
But John's a maniac.
Yeah, John's also a foot
Robin
shorter.
doesn't know it.
Oh, man, let's make this.
Will he back off the fight? Will you think he'd take it?
I have no idea.
I will say this.
Ronnie says he has a loose screw.
I will train harder than the
Let's call him after we speak to Allison Janney.
We should get Allison.
All right.
I think,
Please. Let's have this happen. This will be a great fight.
We'll do it in Vegas.
I don't think Mr. X will stop until he beats John, and then after the fight, I don't think he'll stop till he kills John.
Howard,
what is it, Dave?
Hey, John. Nothing against you, man.
I know, Ronnie.
You get so upset right away,
listen,
man.
I'm not upset about that. I'm just wanting to know if you know something I don't know. Has he trained in like some kind of karate that I should know about? Or something
Maybe he
like that?
has been.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to find out from you, but
That's
you're not
a good
telling
possibility.
me. And do you know, Robin?
No. Ronnie may know something
I mean,
I don't
if he's
know.
like a professional something, then, you know.
What is Mr. X Mike Tyson?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out.
All of a sudden, he seems like
I mean, according to Ronnie and Gary, the guy
The guy is a man of steel.
You know what?
I think take my word for it.
What? He's a man of steel?
A man of steel.
He's Superman.
He's not Superman, but just... Who are you dating? He's in better shape than Cabby will ever be in.
You know what?
Okay?
I'm sure he could beat me up, but John's a good fighter.
I understand that. I'm not saying anything bad against John, but I'm telling you,
he's better than John.
He's going to take him.
You know what? Not to hype it up, but you're saying he's Mike Tyson. John's saying he's Cicely Tyson. Let's settle it for the ring.
There you go. I'm ready for a trip to Atlantic City.
I know Mr. X wants to fight John. He told me that. He told me that.
I don't know that he wants to fight John in a ring. He was going to fight John that night if John was so upset he wanted to fight him.
Well, John evidently wants to fight him.
All right.
He wants to punish him. But I don't know if that's going to happen.
You know why? So
he's already being punished. He's with Robin.
John, you know that if you hurt him, I'll hurt you. I will hurt you, and it won't be in the ring.
Oh, look at that. Oh, listen, Robin, I promise you, there's one thing I would want to do is break his nose.
Oh, my God.
Wow. She's in love with him.
You're in for a beating now from somebody. Either he gives it to you or I'll get a hammer.
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. We'll call Mr. X.
And Howard, the headgear's got to be the one that I wore for the fight. Amateur boxing headgear. Can't be that sparring
big thing that Cabby wore.
Because else you can't get any penetration.
We will make sure that you both...
Penetration you're looking for.
Well, you don't want him to go in there and lose. You're going to be torn who to root for. You like John.
No, I won't be torn at all.
No?
If he gets into the ring with Mr. X, I want Mr. X to kill him.
If I get beat, this will be the most famous fart in the history of farting. Will kill me.
The fart heard round the world.
Well, all right. This is interesting. And let's...
I can't believe you.
Hello there.
Need another payday.
Wait a second. No, hold on. I don't need a payday. In fact...
Will Mr. X wear a mask in the ring?
Yeah, he's going to go like those wrestlers.
I am sure the gear will be enough for him.
All right.
But, Robin, here's the deal.
Or maybe he'll wear a little,
A little disguise?
Right.
A Zorro disguise?
Yeah, maybe he'll look like Mike Tyson.
He was the one who was running around the party saying that he wanted to beat me up.
He didn't say he wanted to.
He said he wanted to take you outside and fight you.
Yeah. No, he did not say that at all. Well, he said, if you're upset, you want to fight me, then I'll fight. That's what he said. He didn't say, John, I want to kick you.
So he said he'll fight you.
Howard, he pours a glass of water at me, and he goes, do you want to fight?
Well, he wants to fight you.
Because he thought you were upset. He said, if you're upset, okay, well, let's fight.
Oh, so if you get upset and he does something, then it's okay.
He's giving you the option to fight, so call him up and say you're ready to fight.
Call his bluff.
Call his bluff if you want to. Don't get involved if you don't want to. Do you want to fight him, John?
Yeah, I would fight him.
All right. Okay, I tell you what. Let me talk to Allison Janney, because she's waiting. Let me talk to Allison Janney, and then I'll get you back in here.
But I do want to know if he's, trained in hand-to-hand.
We're going to find out.
I told you, I don't know. He's never told me he's had any special training. I know, though, if he was in a street fight with you wouldn't have a chance.
Well, boxing you might.
She might be right about that.
Right.
I mean, he might know how to fight in that.
You would not have a chance.
Really?
Would not have a chance.
Really?
I think you'd have a chance.
No, I wouldn't have a chance.
He wouldn't? You've seen him street fight?
I just know. I've never seen, but I know what he does, and he wouldn't have a chance.
And Robin, you have seen. You're not even saying. She told me a story the other day that was unbelievable. That only confirmed what I already knew.
Did he ever give someone a curb job?
You know what? He put him to the curb. He didn't give him the curb job, but he put him to the curb. With the trash.
All right, John, let me get Allison Janney.
If I win, I'm gonna fart in his face.
Good.
While he's on the ground.
That's great.
Oh, you're too funny.
Wow. I can't wait to go to Vegas.
And then I'll pour a big container of water on his head to wake him up.
Fine.
All right, get Allison Janney in here.
I'm going to pour a container on him.
A container?
It will be a container if John's holding it.
I'm going to pour a
I'm going to pour a container on water on it.
A container. I think he means a canteen and a container.
He couldn't make up his mind which he was going to do.
Here is a woman who I taught to act. Allison Janney. Hey, Allison.
Hello.
Looking good and successful.
Yes. Rich. She looks rich.
You look rich. You look different.
Really?
Yeah. Money suits you.
And also that hair and makeup guy said.
Allison, when I met you and you were doing the movie Private Parts.
Yeah.
And by the way, you were a pleasure to work with. I'm so professional that it's hard to find other professional actors of my caliber.
Yes, you probably haven't found any group as good to work with as us.
You didn't go home at night and laugh at me, did you?
No.
No?
No.
That's my biggest fear.
You know what I was most impressed about with you is that you were interested in talking to other people, talking to me, who I was a nobody, and you actually asked me questions about acting, and I just was fascinated by that, and I was really impressed by it, and I've always, so you're...
Well, I remember that you were good.
Well, thank you.
And no one badmouthed me behind my back on the set?
Nobody.
Yeah. No one secretly talked to you?
Nobody secretly talked.
What did you think when you first took the job? Were you...
Well, my mother was very upset.
Right. She was, right?
She was.
She thought you'd be naked.
She was very concerned with what would happen to her little girl.
Allison Janney talks about working with a monster. What was it like for Allison Janney's mother when first told that she'd be working with the vampire Howard Stern.
Coming up, Miss Janney throws up.
Allison faces evil.
Allison looks evil in the eye. Next. What happened when your mother found out you were doing Private Parts, the Howard Stern movie? She was awfully upset.
I got a phone call. The phone rang. I think it was 8 in the morning, and I said hello, and my mom was there, and she said, Allison, I'm very concerned that you have decided to do this movie with Howard Stern. Do you know what he does on his radio show? Do you know what he's about? I'm worried that you don't know what you're getting into. Is anyone looking after you?
Right.
You know, this could ruin your career.
But you had read the script, and you said, no, it's a legitimate movie.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you tell her that Ivan Reitman was involved? What did you do?
She's like, Ivan Schmiven.
Howard's evil. He will corrupt.
I bet you a lot of people thought it wasn't a legitimate production. I've talked to Mary McCormick many times, who played my wife, and she said that at first she was asked to audition. She would not.
Yeah.
She wanted nothing to do with it.
Really? I was just like, sure, where do I go? I had no judgments for me. It was a fun movie to read. I thought it would be fun to do, and I got the part.
And it was a good part, and we enjoyed working with one another.
We did.
Yes, people don't realize that.
And did you call your mother and say, it's okay, I'm back?
She saw the movie.
And she liked it.
She liked it. She thought it was really fun, and she thought you seemed very nice and very tall.
Very tall, which is good in your family because you're tall.
I am.
And you're keeping it real, I assume. Are you keeping it real?
I would say yes, I'm a keeping it real kind of gal.
How things have changed for you.
I'll say.
Because even now, as you entered our studio, I saw you had an entourage of like 6 people with you.
Well, we're 5 altogether, and the chauffeur guy is 6. So
who's out there? It's a chauffeur.
My publicist, David Lust, and then.
Why do you need a publicist? Your own personal publicist plus the movie publicist?
No, I don't. Well, yeah, they're here to coordinate and to make sure that I talk about The Hours, the movie that I did, and.
I'm going to get to that, but doesn't a lot of your salary go toward an agent, a manager, and a publicist?
Manager, and a publicist, and a lawyer.
And a business manager.
And a business manager.
So have you seen any money yet?
The only people dumber than actors are boxers. I mean,
you know what? I'm serious. I have always used an agent, and that's it. I don't have my business manager is my accountant, who's always said to me, well, hey, whatever work I do, I'll bill you for.
Yeah.
Now, why is it you get caught up in that loop? Now you've gotten successful. Why do you need the publicist? I understand the agent.
Because while you're successful, you're certainly not... Tom Cruise maybe needs all that.
Right.
And he doesn't even need all that.
But
why the manager and the agent?
I'll
tell you,
you're getting offered work.
The manager, it's true, and we all sit around and talk about it. Like, why can't I just be the first actor in the world just to have no manager and agent and just have people come to me? Because people do come to me.
They do.
But I tell you, I have people. My manager works so hard for me, is out there doing, especially when I'm on the West Wing.
What does he do?
He reads scripts.
Can't the agent do that?
He does too, but he's not. What
does the agent do then? If the manager
he reads scripts too.
He reads scripts too. They all read.
Everyone's
scripts.
reading. They read. I can read your scripts.
They sit in a group. It's a reading circle.
You know what I did? I did something mind-blowing last night. I've been offered a movie.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I don't want to say what it is yet.
Because you're up for the same part.
No. I get offered movies, but I sat in my room last night and read my own script.
Did you?
And I'm going to make my own decision.
You're a big star.
I'm reading it, and I don't think I'm going to do it.
I will make my own decisions, too, but I don't have the time to go through all the scripts that are out there to read, to filter through, because of my West Wing schedule. It's insane. I have no time.
But the agent gets 10%.
Agent gets 10%. Manager gets 10%.
That's 20 out the window.
Lawyer gets
5%.
Well, right now 2.5.
Okay.
Will go up to 5.
Go ahead,
and
5.
my business manager doesn't take a percentage. He charges me on an hourly rate or whenever I just,
So far I see 25% plus the hourly. The hourly rate I got no problem with. The guy does work.
Yeah.
And then what about the publicist?
Publicist. And you know what? I don't even know how much we pay him.
See what I'm talking about?
But he's good. He organizes all this stuff for me and gets me out there, because half of this is, I mean, if someone's flipping through a magazine and they say, oh, there's Allison Janney, she'd be great for that part. And that's how a lot of casting is done. So it's great to have someone out there looking, trying to get you on the cover of some magazine or in here. It kind of pays off in the end.
Because I read you getting $70,000 an episode. Is that true?
Yes, around 70,000.
And you got so pissed at one point that Rob Lowe was getting more money that did you walk off the set?
Well, a bunch of them. No. There was a whole group.
We did. In our negotiations, we weren't pissed. We were ecstatic that Rob got that much money because we all felt that we were an ensemble. And that we should all be paid the same. We weren't pissed at Rob. Rob has every right to be paid everything he gets, and we just found ourselves in a situation where we thought, look, this is an ensemble show.
I don't blame you.
And we all should be treated equally. There should be parity amongst the performers.
That's right.
We
and when you got more money, Rob Lowe got pissed.
That's right.
Yeah. Yes, there's always, yes, he did.
I know you're pissed at someone.
He got some nerve.
He deserved a raise, too. And he will, he would have gotten one, I think, if he had stayed on.
Wait a second. Listen to this.
Okay.
Allison and other members of the cast reportedly refused to attend a party held by Rob Lowe because he earned significantly more money than it is. It's BS.
It is
BS.
Total BS.
Wow.
Total. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, your mother's going to blame us for you using
That's right.
word.
What is it, Gary?
Do you still consider it the whole ensemble thing? Because I look at it and I watch the show and I think you're great on it. And you've got 3 Emmys, so I think you should be making more than the other guys.
Oh, you're sweet.
There you go.
Really, I mean, you're
put him on the payroll.
I'm a team player. I can't get over that. I'm just a team player.
Do you guys all sit around and you say, we're a group and we're going to stick together?
We're a group and we're sticking together.
Really?
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
Hey, I even saw, the guy who does your hair is the guy who used to be married to Heidi Klum.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah.
She doesn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She's out of the
They just got divorced. You're out of the gossip loop. The guy doing your hair today.
I don't follow any. I don't read any of the gossip or anything. I know nothing that's going on.
So you haven't said to him, hey, what happened with you and Heidi?
No, I haven't.
Boy, that'd be my first question.
Absolutely. We'd be talking the whole time.
Yeah, I bet.
What's going on with you? Are you single?
I have a girlfriend.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Okay.
What about you? What do you got going on?
No, I'm single, and
I thought you had a
I did.
Really? I bang you.
We are not together right, and it's been my first time being single in 18 years.
You broke up with the dude?
We, 3,000 miles away kind of did its damage on our relationship.
Really?
I was living here in New York, and I was in L.A., and he was here in New York, and we just, for 3 years, we weren't really together. And
was he cheating on you?
No.
Sounds like it.
I thought you were, practically married.
Yeah, I thought they were kind of that tight.
Yeah.
We were.
Success ruins Allison's relationship.
Oh, my God. Coming up.
So how did it go down? What did he do? Did he call you and say, I'm going to go see other women, or what?
No, we just decided to. We've been trying to get married for a long time, and it just didn't keep happening, and we were sort of in this holding pattern for too long, and we decided to let's just be apart for a while. And
did you cry?
Yeah, buckets.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did the Emmy come between you? You got so successful that you want just a better dude? Better arm candy?
No, my feet are on the ground with my success.
They are.
I'm not, no.
In an argument, you never said, I guess you're the one with the Emmy?
No. I say that on West Wing when they try to pull me in for a 6 a.m. call, but I don't use that in my personal
Too bad I didn't, I could have banged you if I was single.
I know, we could have dated. I've never dated any or anyone taller than me.
Well, I would have definitely done you.
Wow.
Sure.
Well, thank you, Howard.
Sure.
Robin, you sent me flowers.
Yes, I did.
I thought that was the most lovely
I told her to do it.
Oh, get out. You didn't know
Yes, I did.
I so appreciated that.
Flowers for what?
That was wonderful. She was on Broadway.
On Broadway, in View from the Bridge, and she sent me beautiful flowers.
I meant to.
I just thought that was so classy.
I would have done that.
Oh, yeah. If I had told you.
Yeah. Why don't you sign my name to the card? What's the matter with you? Well, I have a lot of respect for you. You won 3 Emmys. I knew that you would.
Thanks, Howard.
You're in the new movie, The Hours. Is this now the one? Are you a lesbian in this movie?
Yes, I am.
Who are you making out with?
Meryl Streep. I get to make out with Meryl Streep.
How's her breath?
Is she a good kisser?
Fred, I can't see you back there.
Oh, Fred. No one wants to see him.
Fred's cute.
I've won no Emmys.
Fred's not available. Benji's available, but you don't want him.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
She's a wonderful kisser, and she has a reputation for being a great kisser. I don't know, from all the stories, the Hollywood stories.
Had you ever made out with a woman before?
No, never made out with a woman before, and had to do it right there.
Did you tongue her?
No, there was a slight, a little bit of tongue, but not a lot of tongue. It was
but did you rehearse, or did you just...
No, we just jump right in there.
Yeah?
Are you naked when you do it?
No.
You got a smoking little body. I mean, why not show it?
No.
Show some boobs or ass. I mean, you work out, right? You work out hard.
Yeah, I do. Well, I should harder, but I don't.
Do you feel her up?
No.
Is it graphic or just a little?
No, you'll be disappointed. It won't be on the Richter scale of Howard Stern.
You mean the two of you aren't on like Pilates machines, and then all of a sudden you're spread eagle and nothing like that?
There's something beat behind it.
No.
You didn't check her oil?
It's no.
No.
No, it's a kiss of just the choice to live and go on. And
wow. Nobody's interested in that.
Well, you know, I think it's kind of a nice kiss.
Any actual arousal?
Nothing downtown.
Right. And who else makes out in there? Nicole Kidman or something?
Nicole Kidman has a kiss.
With who?
With, I'm just blanking on her name in this moment. Nicole Kidman has a kiss, and Julianne Moore has a kiss with Toni Collette. And I guess Meryl Streep.
It's all women kissing women?
Yeah.
Oh.
But they're all different kinds of kisses. They're like two sisters kissing, but not out of, just two sisters.
What's Nicole Kidman's deal? She seen anyone?
I don't know what she's doing.
She has some boyfriend.
She's beautiful.
She is?
And she is like exactly my height. And
really?
She's very tall and very stunning.
She invited me down to the set. I like to hobnob with Meryl Streep and Nicole Kidman.
We shot that in London.
Yeah, I would have flown in.
Oh, yeah, right.
Was your mom upset about this movie? Making out with chicks?
Well, I don't know if she's seen it yet.
Let's see. A couple of people want to say hello to you. The movie is called The Hours. It opens today in theaters everywhere. Allison Janney, wonderful actress, also on The West Wing.
By the way, she was just featured in an episode of The West Wing this week. Yes. And she got to make out with Matthew Modine.
Yes.
It's
my first sex scene. I got to be naked in bed with Matthew Modine.
Was that good?
That was really fun.
Yeah, you like him.
Oh, boy.
He is a very tall, classy, charming, sexy man.
Yes, he's grown up very nicely.
Yes, he has.
Here's a fact for you. Allison was a dancer.
Is that
early on in her career? That's why she's got the fine body, but her career ended after running through a plate glass window or door.
That ruined your dance career?
My figure skating. I used to be a figure skater.
Oh, wow.
And I lost 3/4 of my blood, and I almost died.
But she walked through the door, and then she looked at her hand, and she went, my hand's bleeding. It's no big deal. And then looked down, and there was blood gushing out of her ankles and stuff.
It was pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I kept, trying to go to sleep, and they'd be slapping my face in the ambulance, saying, what's your favorite color? What street do you live on? And I was just like, I just want to go to sleep, man. Leave me alone.
I just want to die. Eric, go ahead. Say something real quick.
How you doing? I wanted to see if she might be willing to kiss Robin.
Oh,
what about show us what you did with Meryl Streep with Robin? Same kiss, so we may see a preview.
No.
Just kiss her, Robin.
We need a script.
When are you going to loosen up? When are you guys going to keep it real?
Do it for the show.
Sam, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, I would date Allison.
Yeah, there you go. There's a man for you.
Wow, that's my first proposal.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I mean, don't feel bad about yourself. I'm a decent guy. Got a cookie business.
You have a cookie business?
Oh.
Yeah, make cookies.
Hey, never mind her. I'll go out with you.
I make cookies.
Yes, Gino, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Allison's on Mr. Skin, because in your movie, she kind of shows Canage bending over talking to Robin in that one scene.
Yeah, you don't actually show your breasts in my movie, although your breasts were used in the movie to...
And they were very nice, too, I might add.
I got to tell you something. The original program director, who that was based on, had big cans, just like Allison Janney.
Yeah.
And I love that Allison had the full breasts. And those aren't implants, are they, Allison?
No.
No, they're not. Those are very, very real.
She is keeping it real.
Whackable.
Whackable.
What does that mean?
You know what that means. If you're keeping it real, you know what that means.
Howard knows what real because I'm keeping it real.
Hey, have a good morning.
All right. So,
Howard.
So you have never been naked in a film?
No.
Never?
I mean, I was under the sheets in this episode of West Wing, so I was naked under there, so it was
What do we see? Do we see your legs and your ass or anything?
You just see my arm and shoulders.
Yeah.
Is it hard memorizing all the crap you got to memorize for the West Wing?
For some reason, I can memorize like nobody's business, and everybody hates me because of it, because I can look at the lines in the makeup chair, and I can.
Wow.
It's a gift I have.
I would be petrified.
And that's that technical jargon, too. It's
a
lot of special words.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Matthew Modine Large, did he get a boner when you were in bed with him?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't feel anything pressing against your stomach?
Well, we weren't that intimate with
Really?
It was sort of after sex. And
Put me in that show. You'll feel something pressing. Trust me. All right, Tony, one last statement. Go ahead.
Hey, Howard, she sounds so horny right now, man. I think she's drooling all over you. You should give her a stiff one right now.
Yeah, she's very horny for me. Aren't you, Allison? Tell the truth. Are you horny for me?
Wow,
You
I
can
didn't
be
know
honest.
you were giving off that vibe.
Always horny for me.
Give her third input, Howard.
Okay.
I'll give you third input. Allison Janney, The Hours, where she kisses Meryl Streep on the mouth. No tongue, but interesting to see.
Soft kiss.
Soft kiss. Any violence in the movie?
Yeah, I think a bird dies.
A bird dies.
That kind of movie.
That's
you
cool.
really know how to promote. The Hours opening today in theaters everywhere. See Allison on the West Wing Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock on NBC. And you got to go ask that guy how come they broke up, him and Heidi Klum. That's
Why
a big...
can't we ask him?
Well,
He won't come in here?
Ask him to come in.
I won't ask
Make him come in.
No.
Make him come in and reveal why.
I think not.
Insist, because you couldn't ask him while he was in the chair, and you're dying to know.
I will not be part of this.
Yeah. Heidi's been on the show a few times recently.
Hey, don't I remember a story where you got mugged and you wrestled the mugger?
Yeah, I did in L.A. My first time in L.A. I've been in New York 8 years, go out to L.A. and
White guy, black guy?
I think they were Hispanic and I don't remember exactly. It was a gang.
A gang?
Yeah.
You took on a whole gang?
Yeah, I was crazy. I thought, my boyfriend at the time was like, there's a bunch of guys walking, just let them pass. And I was like, no, I'm walking here.
Oh, yeah, I hate when women do that.
That's like... Because it means you're going to get into something,
That's like,
right?
you know what a pussy I am? I was in a car with my girlfriend. I was walking with my girlfriend. We went to dinner. And we're walking back, and we're both drunk. And all of a sudden, this guy in a cab, like this crazy-looking dude, almost runs us over. She starts, F you son of, come over here. All of a sudden, he stops the car, and he's getting out, and I go, holy mackerel.
Now you have to.
Now, I'm going to have to this guy's going to kick my ass. Because she thinks I'm going to protect her. I said, what are you, crazy? Do you know who you're with?
You start beating up.
I'm spying. So I said, quick, let's run. And we ran.
The two of you ran?
She didn't, I did.
You
ran.
I don't want to get hurt.
Well, I ran after the guy who took my purse, and then the rest of the gang was chasing me, and then my boyfriend was behind them saying, "Wait," and I was screaming at the top of my lungs, "Rape, help!" I was just
wait a second,
screaming.
These guys jumped you?
No, I was walking, and then they came up and grabbed my purse and ran, and I was in high heels and a mini skirt, and I just took out. I was like, I just took off like it was my first instinct, and I went with it, and I ran, and then the rest of the gang chased me, and I chased him into this alley, and that's where I first thought, oh my God, this may have been a bad choice.
Right, you're going into an alley.
But I screamed so loud that people started coming out over, and the alley actually turned, or it didn't turn out to be just a dead-end alley. It went around the corner of this restaurant and came out the back end, and this cook came out, and he threw, and the guy who had my purse threw it into the trash can, and then he stopped. And I turned around and was like this close to him, like 2 inches away. I couldn't even tell you what he looked like. And then the rest of the gang started surrounding us.
Wow.
And I thought, oh my God, my life is going to end here. And then it was like in the movies. The cop car came around the corner and they all like took off like
they all spread.
Yeah, it was intense. It was
wow.
Amazing.
How are you related to George Bush, our president?
You know what? This is a question for my mother.
But somehow you are.
In two ways. There's some way I'm related to George Bush. I've never met him, and I'm not sure I'm...
You don't care to?
Yeah.
Hey, I got to tell you something about George Bush.
What about him?
He had a press conference yesterday announcing his plan to do away with medical malpractice punitive damages. It was brilliant. I'm telling you... He said this country is filled with lawsuits. It's preventing us from getting good medical care. These awards they're giving out against good doctors is unbelievable, and he's putting an end to it. I said, you know what? This guy's doing something good.
It's great. There's so many doctors who have to fly like to another state to practice medicine.
That's right.
They can't afford to pay the malpractice insurance.
And do you know a doctor will not? If the doctor sees you laying in the street dying, he will not touch you because you will sue him.
Yeah.
Some lawyer will sue him.
Yeah. Good for.
And I say, man, that's right on.
Mm-hmm. Well, the only problem is I've heard some people say that it won't change things. That there are other things that need to be done besides limiting the amount you can sue for.
It's a beginning about
reduce the malpractice insurance.
It's a beginning, at least, getting rid of some of these frivolous lawsuits.
Well, let's hope. But
that would be
I like that, and I like what he did in Afghanistan. I like it. Those Al-Qaeda guys are completely disrupted.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Oh, stop it.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. All right, listen. They are no, they're not. They're disrupted.
They're doing a video every week.
No, you're not.
Videos coming out all the time.
No, come on. Meryl Streep didn't touch your boobs.
They put out so many videos.
She didn't touch your boobs when she...
She didn't touch my boobs.
If I was doing a scene with you, I would have touched your boobs. I'll tell you something about my movie, Private Parts. There was a scene where I have to kiss Mary McCormick.
Yeah.
You know, we were there, and I was supposed to compliment her about being pregnant and telling her she's beautiful.
Yeah.
With an instinct, I not only kissed her, I grabbed her boobs. You could see it in the movie.
For you were working, you were an actor working with your instincts.
I did. I said, I grabbed her boobs, and I'm squeezing them. And she didn't stop me.
She didn't. It didn't seem to bother her. And,
I'm keeping it real.
You guys went out for a while, didn't you?
Went out?
Yeah.
No. Me and Mary?
Yeah.
Oh, so now it comes out.
What comes out? You got to be kidding me.
I thought you guys
dated Mary McCormick?
I don't know why. Maybe it was just your screen chemistry. I just thought you guys were a couple.
I wish.
Wow, okay. Sorry.
No, I would have been married at that time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. She played my wife in a movie.
Okay. Oh, maybe that did. I got so confused.
Was that the rumor on the set that I was banging her?
Maybe that was the rumor.
Oh, I only wish.
Is that what was going on, Howard?
I wish.
That's maybe why I said that. I don't know.
You want to know something? I kind of liked it. That was the rumor.
I think that was, well, why would I say that? I don't know. I just thought you guys were, I don't know.
I see. No.
You guys would have made
No, I was banging Fred in my trailer.
That's the better rumor.
No, I think I would have looked like a real dickhead if I was banging my co-star who was playing my wife in real life.
Oh, you would care?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that I would care about. I would have cared. I think my kids might have cared, too.
No, I meant if you weren't married. You wouldn't care.
Oh, no. I only want to do another movie so I can bang my co-stars. Why else would I do it? There's no reason to do it. I'd get up there and act like an ass.
Everyone does that, it seems.
Absolutely.
I mean, Brittany Murphy is now dating Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah. Kutcher.
I don't know how to say that.
Me neither.
Oh, wait a minute. You were the one who also had a problem with reality TV, didn't you?
Oh, I just can't watch it.
You can't watch it? Why? Because you're mad because there's no actors?
No, I don't care. Let them do their thing. I just think it's tacky. I just think, and everyone in the country is fascinated by it and loves it, and I just think it's just exactly everything about America that I hate.
Oh, it's so great.
It's funny. Come on.
Loosen up, baby. Something tells me you're not up for anal. You're a little uptight. Now, if you want to see a show that really says everything about America that you hate, watch our show on E. Because then you'll really hate yourself. All right, Allison Janney in the Hours, opening today in theaters everywhere. See Allison on the West Wing Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock on NBC. Where are you going now? You got another interview?
The Today Show.
The Today Show. Katie Couric. Yeah. Tell her I said hello and that she's a lying, slimy bitch.
Oh, dear.
I'll tell her you said hello.
Thank you, okay. And we'll be back right after these words. Great to see you, Allison.
Good to see you, too.
Hello. I'm Jan Michael Vincent. Now I hear there's a new kid in the block. That's Howard Stern. Is he tall, dark, handsome? What's that you say? He's a crossbreed. Ichabod Crate and Big Bird. I guess I'm not so threatened.
I think you're going to... Yeah, you know what, Jim, why don't we do this? Make it even easier. Why don't I just...
I'm only fine. I'm going to...
We don't even need descriptive. Why don't you just identify yourself? Hey, this is Jan Michael Vincent, and just tell us what you think of Howard. Yeah. That's probably the best way.
Hi, this is Jan Michael Vincent. I heard there's a new kid in the block. It's Howard Stern. I'm one of his biggest fans. I actually paid money to go see him in his movie. It's like pulling fingernails out to get me into a theater, but I went and saw Howard. And he's great. I'm glad to be back here and talk to him.
This is the Howard Stern Show on 104.1 WBCN Boston Alternative Rock.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show.
All right. Yeah, Sean, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard, what's up?
Hey.
So, all right. So, about a month ago when Gary said, don't you have an order of protection against you, this, that, and the other thing? So, it riles her up to go out and get...
What are you talking about, Sean?
What's up?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, the police are looking for me.
For you?
Yeah.
The white rapper?
Yeah.
This is Sean the White Rapper.
Yeah, they've been going to my mother's house every day. I live in Long Island now. But
why are they looking for you?
House in Brooklyn every day, banging on the door, 1 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, like 2 days every day. And I'm not lying.
You're on the run?
I'll come down there with my attorney and turn myself in is what I want to do. I want to come down to your show and let the whole world see what this girl's done to me now because of Gary's big mouth. You know, oh, don't you have an order of protection against you? So she turns out, goes re-ups, or whatever the hell they call it, re-ups the order of protection. So now I can't go near my kids. I can't go call her. I can't see my kids now for another 9 months. It's going to cost me another $4,000 in freaking lawyers' fees.
You want to turn yourself in on the show?
I want to turn myself in on the show. I'll come down with my attorney, Lance Lazaro. He's a great guy.
All right.
Even, you know, help me waive some of the fees if I got some promotions for Lance Lazaro, you know. All
right, Lance Lazaro.
I'm in some serious trouble, Howard, and I really would like some help.
But why is the cop?
It's really starting to get to me. You know what I mean? And
Sean, listen to me. Why haven't you seen your kids? Your wife has an order of protection against you based on what?
All right, check this out. This Christmas, when I went to the house to go bring my kids some toys, I find out that they moved out of the apartment, that she was evicted from the apartment that we used to have together, where I made all those lovely fantasy phone calls for you over the years. The apartment's gone. The kids are gone. I don't know where my kids are. So I start looking for her. I call her mother. She says, I don't know where she is. I don't talk to her. I've disowned her. She's on drugs. I don't know what's her problem. And I'm like, yo, I want to know where my kids are. I don't know where my kids are, bro. I need help out.
Hello? He hung up.
Is he full of crap?
No, I don't think he is.
He wants to get on the show.
He wants to get the Lazaro on the show.
Yeah, he just got a couple of mentions for a guy, and now he's gone.
I think he wants to get on the show, and I think he wants to turn himself into the cops. I think he's legitimate.
The cops are looking for him. What did he do? He approached his wife. Did he find her?
I know he's been calling about this for weeks, according to John, who just slipped me a note.
He had to hang up before he started laughing.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm going
Well, let him come down and turn himself in. That's good. I'd go for that. All right. Now it's time to update you. What happened yesterday with High Pitch Eric and Nikki Ziering?
Yes. I've been dying to know.
So bring them in. And I got to tell you, when I read you these notes, you're going to laugh your ass off. Now, we did get tons of email from dudes in my audience saying that I'm a creep because we let High Pitch Eric vie for Nikki's attention. We had 5 guys, High Pitch being one of them, and you guys voted High Pitch the winner. So don't tell me I'm a creep. Here's Nikki looking more beautiful than yesterday.
Oh, I forgot to
Oddly enough. Hey, Nikki.
Jesus.
Nikki looking hot with the tight jeans and the... What kind of New Belly shirt is that? Sort of see-through, things cut out on it. Very nice, Nikki. Very beautiful. How are you, baby?
I'm good.
Recovered yet from your date?
I'm recovered, yes.
Eric is gross. Or did you fall in love?
No, well, you know what? I was thinking about it. It's so funny that you guys were so worried about sending me off on a date with Eric, and you really didn't consider what he was about to endure.
Why?
You know, I'm a handful.
No, you're not.
Oh, yeah.
Honey,
he was almost getting into fights, and, I mean, he, you know.
Why, because guys were hitting on you?
You know, I mean, I'm quite a handful to go out with.
Nikki.
So, you should have really felt more sorry for him.
Why are you a handful? Please. Here, let me give you a rundown of the date. Here comes Eric.
Yeah.
Hi.
You're not hitting on my girl.
I just think it's funny that everyone wrote me emails saying it's not fair that Eric went on the date when you guys voted for him. I think that's funny. And someone said I shouldn't have let Eric in the contest. I go, why? Why shouldn't I let him?
Because people will vote for him?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's funny. I thought it'd be humorous. I didn't think you guys would actually vote for him. All I know is I saw a videotape of this date. At one point, Eric tells Nikki he's in love with her.
Oh, my goodness.
You tool, you total ass.
Why? He's in love already?
Do you ever think things through that, like, you don't even know her, so how could you be in love with her?
I love her for who she is.
No, you love her because she's so super hot, which I understand, but no chick wants to hear you're in love with her. He grabs her head and starts trying to kiss her.
Oh, no.
And Nikki lets out a scream. I got to play you some of this date.
Did the cops come?
No.
Here, listen to this. Listen to this.
So, do you have a good time there?
I had fun, too. You know what I mean?
He's all nervous. He's out of breath. First of all, he can't walk.
What's he doing?
I can walk.
Because he weighs more than an elephant, so he's all out of breath.
No way.
And then he's getting nervous, because I know what he's leading up to here, the big putts.
A lot of fun. You're very pretty. I love you.
Where's the part where Nikki screams? Yeah, play that one. Wait, you got to.
I told him I don't kiss on the first date, and he tried a couple of times.
Yeah. Something tells me he wouldn't kiss on the 90th date.
Pressure women, Eric.
Listen to this. When you hear her scream, he's grabbing her head, and she just screams.
Okay, so that was really fun, but I am freezing. So what do you say we go inside and get, like, some hot chocolate or something good, something hot?
I would love to. I could use a nice cup of espresso to stay awake for you.
What, am I boring you? Am I putting you to sleep?
No, you're
Come on. Wait, no kisses yet.
I love you.
No kisses. I love you. Every minute he's in love.
I love you. I love you.
I love anyone who pays attention to me. I do love her.
You're in love.
With her.
Why don't you ask her to marry you?
Right now?
Yeah. If that's what you want to do. I'm not telling you.
Do you feel that strongly?
Oh, yeah.
We got an hour to kill. Get down on one knee.
You're not in love with me, but we had, actually, I have to say, we had a fun date.
I had a ball.
We went ice skating. Of course,
Well,
he wouldn't
first
let
of
go
all,
of the rail. So.
I saw the tape of him ice skating. I saw the tape of him ice skating, and he's holding onto the rail. Okay, guy never ice skated before.
Yes.
He looks like a big elephant on these ice skates. She looks like out of a dream.
Mm-hmm.
She's in the tight jeans with a little cute jacket, all tight, sweater. Like, she's probably freezing, but she looks hot.
But she
I
looks
was freezing.
Yeah, but Nikki's the kind of girl, like, you know what, I'd rather look hot and freeze
It's always better to look good
than look like being a big, ugly coat.
How's she not going to look hot, though?
Because in this little jacket, she looks, and she's like skating along so delicately, like perfectly, not falling.
Not quite.
Oh, please, baby. And then Eric's like, like the Elephant Man.
The skating was hard.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what. I mean, it was the funniest thing I ever saw. All right, here. Let me read you Doug's notes.
All right.
Okay. This is Doug talking. I told Eric about ice skating after the show, and he wasn't into it. But it turned out he's never skated in his life, but he said he could roller skate. Eric could not get his skates on his big, ugly feet. And when he finally got the first skate on, he put it on the wrong foot.
Oh, my goodness.
And then when we were getting our massage, he put his spa slippers on the wrong feet, too.
Yeah, are you dyslexic?
No.
I mean, how stupid are you that you can't put the skate on the right foot?
Because I never skated before.
And you've never worn slippers before?
I've worn slippers, but not those kind of slippers.
And I did learn some interesting things about Eric, too.
Yeah. Like what?
I didn't know that he's been in some movies.
Oh, he's porno. Oh, and then he's trying to impress Nikki with his porno rap.
I think Nikki learned some interesting things about herself, too. Like, she didn't know she could hold her breath for 7 hours.
So listen to this. I had to... Doug had to physically put Eric's skates on for him, lace them up, and tie them up for him.
Yeah, I was going to say, how would he put the skates on anyway? Hey, he can't really bend over, can he?
Right.
I was trying to. My back was killing me.
Here's Eric telling Nikki about his porno movie because he's impressing her.
Wait, Eric, tell me about your, the movie that you made, this porno. I'm really very interested.
I thought I did a porno in California.
Is that what you were just in California for?
Yeah, last month.
For a porno?
Yeah, it was called the Triple X Fat Gangbang.
The Triple X what?
Triple X Fat Gangbang.
Fat Gangbang?
Yeah, they want the people 300 pounds and over.
Oh, my God, you did not. So, was the girl that you were with in the movie 300 pounds?
No. The people that were actually in... Well, the people...
You're 300 pounds?
Yeah,
What a conversationalist.
Jesus.
And you know that turns a chick on when you talk about all the random, whores
right.
that you were with.
And that you're 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Girls there, they were like...
If she didn't think you were diseased before, she probably does now.
Yeah, and you're still trying to kiss her after this?
Oh, please. Eric and Nikki talked about a lot of random things, mostly how Eric goes on internet porn sites all the time. I guess you wanted her to know the real you. You kept nothing
what a loser
secret.
You are.
Yeah. Here it is. And he also sweet talks her and tells her how beautiful she is. They talk about Eric's family, about Eric being arrested, about trains and subways. Eric attempts again to kiss her, but she pulls away. And Nikki was drinking wine and began to get a little buzzed, but still pulled away.
Yeah, she knows better even when she's a little tipsy.
You could put her on roofies, she'd pull away from Eric.
Well, there was one time I kissed her hand yesterday.
Yeah, how was that for you, Nikki? Was it disgusting?
I had a glove on.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, you kept your gloves on the whole day?
And last night you burned that glove.
Do you go to concerts a lot, or what do you like to do?
I like to search the internet on my free time.
Internet porn sites?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
yeah. Okay, you caught me.
How did you know? You really know me.
You know, it's funny. Nikki and I were talking in the green room about the date, and she asked me a question. I could tell by the first word what the question was going to be, and it was a totally legitimate question. And she said, you know, Eric, he seems like a nice guy, but is he...
retarded.
Slow.
Yeah, but yeah, of course. You're retarded, right?
No.
Be honest. When you were in school, were you in the retarded class?
I was in the special ed class.
Yeah, okay. You're retarded.
Yeah, that doesn't make you retarded.
You know what's funny? Everyone in the special ed class thinks they're not retarded.
No, it doesn't make you retarded. They put you there because
it doesn't turn you. It turns you into a retard.
Has anyone ever given you some sort of a label, told you that you're like ADD or just a little bit slow or not of most higher intelligence?
I'll give you an idea. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
5 times 8 is what?
40.
Oh, it's not that bad.
He's not that bad. That's special ed class.
I have to say, you guys, he's really sweet. I mean, he was a gentleman.
That's why you shrieked when he kissed you.
I don't want to kiss him, but he was very nice. He opened all the doors for me. You know, he was never rude. He never said, you know, anything.
He's no double A, in other words.
Porn sites. I like to look up, some other sites. Thank you. You're very beautiful. Come here.
Thank you. Aw, thank you.
You're beautiful. That's right.
How creepy is it when Eric starts telling you how beautiful you are?
And he won't stop.
Yeah, like what do you do? Like, do you just...
He's trying to be nice, you know.
Trying.
It's not creepy.
It's coming out creepy. You know what it is, Eric? You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful.
You think that Nikki will wind up ground into raw meat by the end of the day?
Yeah, well, if there were no cameras there and no witnesses, I'm sure she would have been buried somewhere.
I can't get over how perfect you look.
Thank you.
I can't get over your stomach.
So
get to the police.
So then they're sitting there, and then Eric again moves in for the kiss.
Oh, dear.
Before we leave, you put your gloves on already.
Yes. Are you going to give me a kiss? I don't kiss on the first date.
Oh, okay.
But it's very sweet. Come on.
Okay.
Well, there's not going to be a second date, so I guess you don't kiss Eric.
Yeah. Then it says, Eric had no idea what a side-by-side massage was, because that's how the last thing was on the date. Right. They get to go for a side-by-side massage. So he kept asking the E crew all day what it was he was about to get. He thought he may have been getting something sexual. Then Eric and Nikki had to change into robes before their massages. Nikki was completely naked under her robe, as was Eric.
And he didn't let them... He forgot to wait for everybody to leave the room before he took his robe off.
You don't care, right? You like people to see your naked body.
Oh, I got a good body.
It's inside the one he...
We all saw.
Yeah. You saw him naked? And was that repulsive?
I turned my head as fast as I could. I really didn't see much.
But wasn't there...
Here, I'll read you the rest.
Okay, because I got to get to that.
They both had little flip-flops on their feet, and Eric exposed the most grotesque feet that Doug had ever seen. A big toe on one foot that is green, and I just saw the tape of it.
Take off your shoes, Eric.
No.
Long hangnails, rotten and chipped big toe on the other foot, and his feet smelled like a pile of S baking in the sun for a month.
Did you smell that, Nikki?
No.
It actually,
didn't notice?
Doug wrote, it actually made me gag when I got the first whiff. Do you know your feet reek?
Oh,
all I smelled was like lavender oils and stuff. It smelled really good in the room. They had candles lit.
Was it really bad?
I don't know how to describe. There's not a word to describe the foul stench. It's like if a piece of crap took a crap.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it would
If crap could crap.
We have video if you want to see it.
Yeah, show the video. This is Eric's feet?
Let me see.
Or is this Eric getting into it, getting out of his robe? Oh, here's his feet. Wait. It keeps going. Wait. When he's laying down, it's better.
Oh,
my God!
Now he's naked. Getting into his... Can you imagine, who rubbed you down, that poor woman?
Oh, my goodness. No, he's not slow. He's not a little slow.
It's like a beached whale.
He's laying... Wait. And then they pan down onto his feet. Hold on a second. Right. Poor woman. That's the woman who's rubbing him down.
Yeah, that poor thing.
The luckiest guy is the guy who's rubbing down Nikki.
Yeah.
That guy
he was good.
Yeah, I bet. Bastards. Wait. So, wait. Oh, here it is. Wait. There's Eric's feet.
Oh, my God. That is a malignant toenail.
I've always had infections on my toes.
Infections on your toes. Robin, explain to him why he has...
Oh, my God.
Infections.
It's called poor hygiene.
No.
Yes.
No.
And bad health.
That's got to be the first time you've seen your toes in a while, though, right?
A really improper diet. Everything is wrong there.
So the E-Crew, this is what it says here. So Doug says, it actually made me gag when I got the first whiff of Eric's feet. Eric entered the room in the robe, was not sure what to do. As we exited the room for 5 seconds to reposition the camera, Eric got completely naked and freaked out the therapist as well as Nikki a little bit. The massage therapist, Abby, was very professional with Eric, but at times she had a hard time keeping her composure with his foul, horrendous smell. She actually sprays Eric's feet with a body spray and then douses his entire body with another spray to rid the room of the odor. It didn't work.
Eric.
Did you realize you were being sprayed?
No. No. I thought oils.
In front of Nikki, the hottest chick on the planet?
You didn't smell him at all?
Honestly, no, I didn't. But, I had my head down in the thing.
You're so lucky.
I felt oils being put on me and stuff.
Yeah. Well, evidently they were deodorizers.
Well, some of that was disinfectant and deodorizer.
But that was painful.
Painful?
You mean soap was painful?
No, it's like when you massage it.
His body reacts to soap in a negative way.
Howard, the weirdest thing on his big toe was, like, on the green toe, in between the next toe and the big toe, it's like...
crud. I saw that.
Butter.
Yeah.
Feel like butter.
It's got some gook in there.
Gook with, like, sesame seeds.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Do you have athlete's foot?
You got everybody's foot.
Well, he's such an athlete. Why wouldn't he have athlete's foot?
I guess it's that athletic body.
It's sesame seeds.
Is that what that is, athlete's foot?
Yeah.
Is there a way to control it?
Yes.
They have these special lotions and sprays.
But you don't bother with that?
Oh, I do.
You do?
No,
do your feet itch all the time?
Eric.
Yeah, they do.
They do itch.
You've had that for how long?
A long time.
Listen to this.
It never goes away with you, does it?
It went away once, but I keep getting it over and over and over.
Eric and Nikki talked about Eric's porn experience. Eric told a story about accidentally having an orgasm with a Russian masseuse the last time he got a massage.
That was embarrassing.
Nikki and Eric drank wine during the massage, and Nikki got a good buzz going. She appeared to get really loose, with the massage, and coupled with the buzz, she seems like she might be really getting turned on by her masseuse.
Is that true?
And she made comments about how good it feels and let out a few moans.
I love getting massages, and yeah, he was very cute, and he was giving me an amazing massage.
The lucky winner of the day was the guy that gave Nikki her massage.
Yeah, there's the guy who won.
Hey, Howard, you got a piece of tape where Eric is telling that scary story about the Russian masseuse?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on.
It's disturbing.
Can I tell you something? Okay, when I had a massage by a Russian woman by where I live, let me tell you something. Like, first she told me to, lie down on the deck. And then she said, when she finished with me, she told me to, turn over. And she told me to lie on the back, which I did. And I just lost control of it.
What do you mean?
I just lost control. And she told me to lie down, and I
lost control?
Yeah.
Wow.
Eric,
I think that's when Eric's masseuse screamed and ran out of the room, and
really? That was over.
The massage was over.
That's why before I got the massage, I had to use the bathroom.
Nikki, it sounds like you had an interesting experience. I'm sorry you didn't get a love match, but certainly it was interesting.
I was not expecting a love match.
You were not.
But it was an interesting day. I had a fun time. It was something I'll never forget, Howard. Thank you.
How much money would you need? Like, would it be $10,000 to tongue kiss Eric? I mean, just to tongue kiss him. Is there any amount of money in the world that someone could pay you to tongue kiss him? There's nothing.
Not any money.
Not any money.
No. No, but no, I mean, it was really fun. And I had a good time with you, and you're a sweetheart.
Let me ask you something. Let's say Steven Spielberg came to you, the greatest movie director of our time, and said, I have a film I'm making. And, Nikki, I want you to be the lead actress, but you have to make out with High Pitch Eric. Would you turn the movie down? It was like E.T. 2, and Eric is E.T., and you're... Would you turn that down?
Probably not.
That you might kiss him.
You would make out with him for a film.
I mean, if we're talking, you know...
A major starring role.
Something like that, yeah.
You know, say yes, because it's not going to happen.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Right, okay.
Of course I would.
You don't think Steven Spielberg wants to make that movie?
I mean,
with Nikki and Eric?
If you got a date with the hottest chick on the planet and you're going through, how am I going to pick her up? Oh, I know. I'll tell that story about when I crapped during a massage.
Yeah.
That'll win her over.
Oh, I don't think he crapped.
He did?
No, he meant something else.
He meant something else, Artie.
I heard different.
Gary, get Steven Spielberg on the phone. Mike, you're on the air.
Well, this is the E show, Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, wait till you see the videotape of it. I mean, there's Nikki looking perfect. You know?
And Eric, the exact opposite.
Gorgeous girl. What is it, Double A?
Hey, Howard, what's going on?
Hey.
Hey, Nikki, tell the truth now. When you were a little buzzed and you were getting your massage, weren't you thinking about me, saying, I wish Double A was here banging the living hell out of me?
Were you thinking that at all?
You know, I had thought about you a couple times yesterday, thinking that the date would probably be very different had it been with you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think so. I think the police would have been involved on that date.
Not meaning I was wishing it was with you, but I just knew it would have been a whole different thing. But you know what? I don't think that you are as abrasive as you came across yesterday. I think you're probably just a big teddy bear.
Eric, you're on the air. Eric?
Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
I wanted to see when this is going to air on E!
You know, I just looked at the schedule. They've actually scheduled it in. I don't think it's this week or next week. I think the week after. Really? But I'm not sure.
Can't wait.
We got a whole week coming up of what the hell is that? Hey, Robin, can you come in and tell us, Robin Radzinski? There's a whole week of something interesting going on E!
Hey, Nikki.
Yes.
Are you an all-input woman?
Am I what?
Are you all-input?
What do you mean?
All three inputs?
Are you open to all three inputs sexually?
Oh, God. No, that's none of your business.
One more question, though. Have you ever...
It's Eric's business. He's thinking of marrying you.
Hey, Nikki. Have you ever been wiping and the paper breaks?
Oh, God.
What about that?
What's wrong with you?
What is wrong?
Have you ever... You don't even have to wipe your ass, do you? I don't even think Nikki does that.
No, somebody else does.
Nikki, you never move your bowels.
I have somebody who does that for me.
Nikki, you never move your bowels, do you?
Of course not.
No.
I'll move her bowels for her. What does that mean?
By the way, Eric's a three-input man, if anybody was wondering.
Oh, what does that mean?
He is.
What does the three inputs mean?
What does three inputs mean?
Yeah.
Well, anal, oral, and regular. Three inputs.
So what's regular?
See, that's where he gets hung up.
Regular is when you
through your ears.
Through your ears.
No, regular is when you...
When a man makes a baby with a woman.
When you go on top of a woman.
Right.
So that's regular, right?
Yeah, but you can't go on top of a woman. She has to get on top of you.
You know what, you always have the other two.
So that's regular, right?
That's regular.
What anal is from the mouth? No.
Yes, from the mouth. Yes.
You know, Eric, if you weren't retarded, you'd realize.
Slow.
Yeah, you'd realize you're retarded.
What happened to Robin Radzinski? She ran out of the room.
Oh, is she here?
Yeah, I want to know what's the thing next week that we're doing. Is it anal ring toss week on it? Yeah, anal ring toss week, right?
Is that it?
We're doing a whole week of anal ring toss.
Wow.
So we can't preempt that for the...
That sounds exciting.
And it's great. Wait till you see it. Really.
I'm telling all my friends about that.
You're the Lord of the Anal Rings. Of course you will.
Yeah,
Right.
I can't wait to watch them.
Yeah, I was out of the contest early on. Very upset. Yes, Sean, go ahead.
Yeah, Howard.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not lying about none of this. My attorney's calling in like a couple seconds. My phone's about to die. I got to let it charge for 5 minutes. Go to commercial break. When you get back, we'll talk to you, all right?
All right. He wants to turn himself into the police on the show.
Okay, I just don't know what he's wanted for.
Sean now producing.
According to John, if you just tell Sean, mention his son, he starts crying. So I'll have to do that. Well, anyway, Nikki, you are the hottest girl. You're on the cover of Controversy magazine. that's on the newsstands right now. This is controversy, Robin, right here.
Yes, I see.
Nikki's almost nude on it. Like way hot. You know you're hot. And there's nothing wrong with being hot. In fact, the most important thing in this world is being a hot chick.
To be hot.
To be hot. And you know that, and I know that. I'm just keeping it real, so you keep it real. Check out NikkiZiering.com. That's a very important website.
Yes, it is.
I don't know what goes on there, but I know I have to log on.
And if you sign up, you get gifts, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
free bench warmer card, which I happen to have one of.
I was on there last night.
Stuff.
You were on
Check
Nikki's?
out my site. What'd you think?
As soon as I went home, I went on there.
And did you pleasure yourself? Tell the truth.
Twice.
Twice. Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice?
Pleasure yourself doesn't mean eating. You know that.
I know.
Mitch, yeah, you're on the air. Yeah, we don't mean you went home and ate.
Yeah.
No, I didn't eat.
Yeah. You really don't know what anal and oral is?
Well, I didn't know what the 3 inputs meant.
Okay.
Sometimes you listen to this show and you really don't know what we're talking about, do you?
High-pitch talking.
Boy, what would
It
you...
goes right over your head.
What would I do?
With Nikki.
Yeah.
What would you do? You don't even know what to do.
Yeah, you would try to figure out what to do.
You know what day it is today?
It's Friday.
Spell idiot.
I-D-I-O-T.
Yeah, you're not that dumb.
Wrong. It's E-R-I-C.
Well, you spelled my name wrong.
All right.
Sorry.
Anyway, listen, Nikki, thank you so much for going on the date.
You're a
Thank
good
you.
sport.
You're a really good sport. I tried to get you a love connection.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Yeah, you know what? I'm glad you didn't get a love connection.
The things I do for you, I'm telling you.
Yes.
But it was fun. Thank you.
Well, it was great seeing you.
It was very nice.
And you are beautiful, and come back and see us again.
Eric,
you're the opposite. Don't come see us again.
Whatever we said to Nikki, reverse it. Never come back.
Eric, thanks for being such a good sport, because Nikki's really a handful.
Right. Yeah, she's real hard to take.
Yeah.
She is so pretty.
And by the way, the next time Nikki comes on, I'm going to reward you with a good date.
Oh.
And I'll give you a preview of who I'm setting you up with. I think you know him. He's famous. And I think he's quite a charming guy, someone you'd want to meet.
Who?
Gary.
Hey, Howard.
Oh, no.
How you doing?
I'm just trying to get hold of you and see how was your birthday and everything else.
All right, Gary the retard, Nikki. Either that or Elephant Man.
No, not Elephant Man.
Yeah, Gary, you know Nikki. You want to date with her?
Yeah, I want to date with Nikki, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, we're going to see about it the next time.
Hey, you know what?
What?
Next month is my birthday.
Well, Nikki might be your birthday present.
Yep.
That's right. You know what 3 inputs are, right?
Yep.
All
What
right.
is it? What?
3 inputs.
3 plus 4.
3 plus 4, right. Well, there's a man who can handle you.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi, happy birthday.
Yeah, I'll be 51 years old.
Well, she doesn't like him that old.
Well, it doesn't matter.
All right, it doesn't matter what she likes.
Because in his head, he's only 7.
Tell you what, Gary, if you have sex with High Pitch Eric, I'll give you...
I don't want no.
Even you don't want High Pitch Eric.
No, I don't want to.
Well, let me tell you something about Gary the retard. You might say he's not the man for you, but you won't have to put up with 90210 stories for the rest of your life.
You know what? Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Howard, do you remember you set me up with the date when you went to Las Vegas? And you told me to kiss the girl and she wouldn't know that money.
All right, thank you. I hate reminiscing with him.
Right, he's just hoping you'll set that up again.
Yeah, what is it, Nancy? Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, Nikki, it's Nancy from Mexico.
Hey.
Do you remember me from Cabo?
Cabo?
From Cabo.
Cabo San Lucas.
How long ago?
This past year in Las Ventanas.
Oh, my God. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
You really know this girl?
I promised I wouldn't call.
I'm sorry?
I know I promised I wouldn't call, but I won't say anything.
What?
What happened?
Okay, so last year when I was on the show, I went to the Las Ventanas in Mexico, like right after.
Right.
And I met this girl, and she had just heard me on the show.
Right.
And she listens to you all the time. So anyway, this is funny.
Whoa. That's the whole story?
Is she a good-looking girl?
Well, I thought I was. I was hanging out on the with my husband, having a nice romantic week together. And Nikki walks in a bikini.
Yeah.
And I wanted to crawl back into the room.
Oh, because she's hot.
She is perfect.
So did you hit on her?
Did I? No, but I lost my husband for a while, and I found him talking to her
that's
for a
not
while.
true.
Did you do the husband or anything?
They were very nice. We hung
We
out
had
a little
a great
bit.
time together. We laughed a lot.
Did you bathe with each other?
We drank a lot of tequila.
Something tells me there's more to this story.
Sounds like...
No, come on.
So funny.
All right. Give it up, Nancy. Let me hear the whole story.
I won't say what it is unless... But there is some gossip here that Nancy told me.
Wait a second.
And she's afraid that Nikki doesn't want it to be on the air.
Nikki, what did you do?
All I can say is that your listeners are so mean to her. They should have picked a nice guy for her.
Right.
A nice, funny girl.
Did those two get it on?
They didn't get it on, and I'm not going to say anything, Nikki. There's something that happened that you know, right?
Nikki, he promised me.
Okay, wait, what happened?
Nikki doesn't even remember what happened.
Did you hang out with any friends there?
Okay, yeah. Well, what happened was I was there with a guy,
right?
And it was our first date actually,
right?
And we went to Mexico.
Wow.
We ended up dating for several months after that.
Right.
But what else?
Your first date is in Cabo?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a time period issue, right?
Can I just say that?
Right, so we don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
It wasn't Eric or Gary the retard, was it?
Not those high rollers.
Oh, this sounds like such a good story.
He was gorgeous.
Was he an actor?
Is it somebody you know? We'd know?
Was it Bob Barker? All right. Hey, listen, I can see we're not going to get to the bottom of this. Thank you, Nancy, for calling in. Nikki's Earring. The cover of the magazine is controversy. Nikki'sEarring.com. High Pitch Eric, you even have a website, don't you?
Yes.
Oh, no.
It's HPEric.com.
HighPitchEric.com. HP Eric.
And you can see High Pitch Eric's Ball Breakers Ball Comedy Show. And the dates are at HorsetoothJackass.com.
All right.
Everything going on.
We got to take a break. This has been an exciting show so far. And congratulations to you, Nikki. All right, we're going to be back right after these words.
Hey, Phil.
And now, Stuttering John showing Phil Donahue as little respect as possible.
Hey, Phil. Can we ask a question for XRK?
Can you what?
Ask you a question for the XRK.
Sure, why not? Go right ahead.
Does it bother you that no talents like Ricky Lake are doing the format that you invented?
I don't accept the premise of your question.
Oh, but I mean, you invented that whole format.
No, if you want me to say, aren't I wonderful, and aren't those other... No, I wouldn't say that. No. I admire you and all the people who do our good work. Yeah.
Are women easier to deal with after menopause?
No, that's funny. Next question.
Okay, why do you run away from Howard Stern?
I didn't. He's been on the show twice. You got to start watching.
Have you read Quivers of Life?
Yeah, sure.
Phil, you think too friggin' much. You're listening to a man who doesn't think, period.
Because it's a complete waste of time.
Howard Stern.
WBCN.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
A whole bunch of email came in. By the way, tonight on E! Oh, I should mention this. We've been doing the Hot 25 all week, and I couldn't agree more. Number one is on tonight.
What is number one? Right. Everybody's been dying to know.
For like the last month, we did the Hot 25, the 25 hottest shows we've ever done. And number one is Cindy Margolis and her hot friend play Strip Jeopardy. And I tell you what, I still think about that show, and I think about the hot friend.
Yeah, she was
awesome.
Unbelievable. She was awesome.
Margolis. That's tonight. Yeah, hotter than Cindy. Yeah. That's why Cindy never let us have her on again.
I remember that. She was like a thinner blonde.
Yeah, very hot.
That was number one.
Your boyfriend, Mr. X, is on the phone. Mr. X, are you there?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. X.
How are you, Howard?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good. I can barely hear you.
Oh, okay. Is that better?
No. Something went bad on me. Hold on one second.
All right.
Everything's bad. He's bad. This is bad.
It's all bad.
Can you hear me?
I hear you fine.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Us?
Hi, Robin.
Hi.
Hey, so Mr. Let me just recap for you in case you didn't know what we were talking about. So anyway, John was really angry when we went to dinner when you poured the glass of water in his lap, but which I didn't even see.
Uh-huh.
And you had said to him, look, if you're so mad, let's step outside. Do you want to fight? Because I'll fight you outside. So yesterday I'm talking to John, and John was like, I'm really angry with Mr. X. He didn't call you Mr. X. He called you by your real name. Says, I'm really mad. He says, I'm really angry. He goes, he wouldn't do that. Like, who is he? Like the etiquette police? Like, who is he to pour water on my lap because I farted?
Doesn't John realize how much I love him? I consider him a friend. I thought he was on fire. That's the only reason I did that.
Are you on speakerphone? Why don't you pick up the phone?
You hear me now?
Yeah, much better.
Okay.
Why would you be on speakerphone?
I was busy doing something.
I mean, you're on the radio. For 2 seconds, you can stop.
What were you doing?
I was trying to tune in Imus, but go ahead.
No, but so anyway, so I said, so John said, you know, I would have taken, you know, Mr. X outside and kicked his ass, but I couldn't.
He said that would have been his normal reaction.
Because he was like, hey, the guy's asking me if I want to fight. I was so pissed, I had to wear soaking wet pants. I would have taken him outside and kicked his ass. And I said, you know, do you really think you could kick Mr. X's ass? And he said, yeah.
Mm.
And he says, I certainly would have done it.
He's pretty tough. I don't know. He beats the hell out of cabbies, so he could be right.
Are you back on the speakerphone?
No.
Robin, what kind of phones you got
I don't know
over
what the kind of phone you're on. Are you on the cell phone?
Yeah, I'm switched over to my cell phone. But go ahead.
Oh, okay. So anyway, we're talking. We're thinking about going to Las Vegas. We don't even know what we're doing yet.
Mm-hmm.
So John says, hey, I'll kick Mr. X's ass in Vegas. I'll box him. I said, I don't know that he wants to do that, but I said he is the kind of man that wouldn't turn down a challenge. So here, I'll offer this to you. I'm going to keep it real. I'll keep it real because I keep it real.
Let's keep it real because I'm keeping it real.
That's what I meant to say. Let's keep it real because I'm keeping it real.
Let's keep it real because I'm keeping it real.
What would you like to accept John's challenge and box his ass?
No, John's too tough for me.
So you're turning it down?
Oh, John is much too tough a man. He could hurt me. Anything could happen. Robin, should I fight John?
Don't leave it up to me.
We like John.
We do, and I told him it would ruin our relationship.
I'm not even trying to egg you on. I thought you would have jumped at the chance, but...
I do like X, too. Let me just go on record.
I know you like him.
So, it's not like,
But he did say to you, let's go out and fight, and you wanted to fight him.
Yeah, I thought it was odd, X, that you said right after you did it, well, I'll go out and fight you now. I didn't understand why it was the aggression level went up.
Do you want to fight because you looked angry? I thought you took it in the spirit which was done.
Was I supposed to
appreciate the fact I was trying to save your life?
Yeah, but X,
let me ask you a question.
Was I supposed to look happy after water poured on my lap?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If the back of your pants are wet, what difference does it make if the front are wet also?
The back wasn't wet. It was just the front.
Okay.
I mean, I thought it was...
It had to be the way that smelled. But anyway, go ahead.
I thought it was a strong reaction to John farting that you poured water on his lap.
Oh, man, you're an agitator. I may fight you for free.
Well, that's when you'd win.
You know, Mr. X, I have a question for you because it's been a big discussion around here. Ronnie and I think that you would just pummel John. I know you haven't decided whether you want to fight him or not, but if you did fight him, how do you think you'd do?
I don't know. John's very aggressive. He's got an awkward style. He'd be a little difficult. I wouldn't want to say I could take him right off, He's a tough guy. A manly man. He probably wants to be a prize involved. He probably just wants to buy another house at Mike's.
Yeah. There's no doubt there's a prize involved.
Absolutely. He's looking to expand.
I mean, the truth is it's a lot of work. It's not easy money.
It's a lot of work, and there is, there's money for both you guys if you want to fight. I personally think John would win. Ronnie, the limo driver, said to John, don't go in the ring with that guy. He's crazy.
Actually, he said you have a screw loose.
Yeah, actually, Ronnie said you have a screw loose.
Yeah.
I was trying to use psychology to egg me on.
No egging on. I realize fighting is a tough game. I think you got to be a little crazy to fight. I mean, it's scary. But I'm putting it out there. I told you I'm keeping it real.
Hey, Robin.
Yes?
When I meet you later for our massage, we'll discuss this, all right? We'll talk to Howard next week. I have to go now.
All right, you think it through.
You guys have a side-by-side massage today?
Don't you worry about what we do.
Do you have side-by-side massage?
Yes, they do.
Or does he give you a massage?
No.
Well,
what goes on?
We just get massages.
Together?
We're not in the same room.
Like Streisand and Brolin?
No, we don't hold hands and talk during a massage.
Actually, we have an early name for the fight, Crazy versus Lazy.
Which one's crazy?
Look, I don't know which is which, but let's forget about John. Marty?
So is X on the clock during these massages?
Are you?
What?
Are you on the clock during these massages? You work for Robin.
Yeah, like is a massager perk working for Robin?
Absolutely.
How's that work? You have two masseuses come in at the same time?
Yeah.
Wow. Two women or two men?
It's a woman and a man.
And you get the man?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm running late, gentlemen. I have to go. I'll talk to you later.
I don't think he's going to fight you. I'm shocked. I thought he would have jumped at the chance.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I mean, and you know this, is that we are friends, but I would fight him just for the...
Well, you were pretty goddamn furious with him.
I mean, for the water thing, I would fight him.
You said to me, how could he have done that to me?
No, I was livid. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that, you know, I mean, yeah, I would fight him.
And you said you wanted to step outside with him and kick his ass.
Yes.
So here's your chance to kick his ass.
I'm not saying that.
I gotta go, guys. I'll talk to you later.
You're turning him down, huh?
Run away.
I'm not talk about.
You running away?
I'm gonna talk to Robin.
All right, you talk to Robin.
There you go, because John gave Robin something. Once she really liked him, I don't want to hurt him.
Will you give Mr. X time off to train?
He can do whatever he wants.
All right.
Yeah, just when you're after the fight.
Hey, Tony, can I ask Tony a question, Tony?
Yeah.
Do you have, like, karate background or boxing background? According to Ronnie, you, like, are licensed to kill.
No, just crocheting, macrame, that's it.
No, but seriously, have you ever been in a boxing ring before for any kind of training, even on the lowest level?
Never.
Never?
Never.
Have you ever learned jiu-jitsu or karate?
Wait, have you ever
Oh, no, not at all.
When did I ever
What
say
did you
that?
say, Ron? But Ronnie, you seem to feel that he's got some sort of knowledge.
I think he does. The guy's been trained.
Anyone's got knowledge.
You think he can handle himself?
I think he definitely can handle himself. Plus, he's got a little bit of a screw loose, like I said.
Ronnie, my brother.
That's right, man. I'm on your side on this one. I'm trying to help John.
Thanks, Ron.
I'm trying to help John. I don't want to see him get hurt.
John, guys, I'll talk to you later.
All right. Thank you, Mr. X.
Bye.
Why does he need to talk to you about his decision?
I don't know. I will have to see when he talks to me. I guess he wants to...
Is he not able to decide himself?
I have no idea.
He's got to ask you if he can get time
I
off.
told you he wouldn't necessarily want to fight John. He's not angry at John at all.
Well, he was certainly a little ticked off that night that we had dinner.
See, it appeared that night that he was, like, really had a lot of hostility towards me.
No, he's not.
No, because he also... Yeah, but he also said...
poured water on you if he
No,
was
but he
really
also said he was mad. Yeah, but he also said he was mad at the things I said about him on the radio.
Oh, well, you know, again, that is not his response when he's pissed off.
Hey, Mike, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
If Tony wins the fight, how about we get him a telephone?
Yeah, well, here's his prize, a telephone.
That was ridiculous. You couldn't hear. He was like mumbles.
He was on that telephone.
It was like, I don't necessarily say I'm going to fight. When we get on the charge, we're going to move.
He's on speakerphone. He's ridiculous.
It's like, well, I can tell you later.
Oh, I just realized he must be in the car.
Oh, he was in the car. All right.
Just macrame and hook rug.
Like everyone's doing impressions of your boyfriend. It's like, well, I didn't say I'm going to fight him, but okay.
Hey, are we ever going to find out who Mr. X really is? I mean, we know who everybody else is.
Well, we're going to find out if there's a fight.
But he'll be in a face.
Well,
He'll be
John,
a white face or something.
When John knocks him out, you know, he could uncover.
He should be a white face.
You should have told him you were going to fart in his face.
Oh, yeah, you didn't tell him.
He was rushing off the phone. We couldn't even talk about it.
He was on long enough for you to tell him.
Yeah.
You backed down.
Yeah, John, you tell him how much you love him.
About back down.
I ain't backing down. Don't fight him.
No, but
I'm saying
you know what,
he
Robin,
didn't
honestly?
talk as
You didn't talk trash.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I'll tell you why. You know, X came on and said that he loved me and stuff, and then I started feeling like maybe, maybe
he loved you enough to dump a full glass of water
I'm trying to figure that out.
He's killing him with kindness.
I'm conflicted because I don't understand if he loved me. Why would he? But maybe in his mind it's just some.
You pissed him off.
I don't understand the relationship.
It's just fun trying to come up with names for the fight. I got a Baloney versus Tony.
Oh, gee, thanks.
John, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Howard Stern.
That's not John.
Oh, my God. You are my God.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, I've been on hold for like 3 hours.
Okay, so say it.
I have so much to tell you.
Tell it quickly.
Okay. I want to come on the show and show you my talents.
Your talents?
Yes, my talents.
What is your talent?
I can stick my entire fist in my mouth.
You can put your whole fist in your mouth.
Yup.
Do we want to see that? Who
You
cares?
know what? My friend used to date a chick who could do that. It is damn impressive.
Really?
Yeah.
How old are you?
Me, I'm 18.
All right, I'll take a look.
And the thing, remember how
you tickled the girl with the vibrator.
Yeah.
And you said those little vibrators couldn't get her off.
Right.
Well, I have a little vibrator. I got it at Spencer's, and it can get me off.
I know, but we're gonna get one of those big, powerful vibrators like Robin uses.
Those things are crazy.
All right. Yeah. Okay. We'll book you. Hold on.
Okay.
Wow. What is it, Ryan?
Hey, John.
Yeah.
You're an asshole.
All
You
right.
got the Schwoogie's back on this one, bro.
What?
All right.
Tony's back. Hey, Howard, you want to make money?
Okay.
I'll give you a 3-team teaser. I'll give you a lock for this weekend.
Paul, you're on the air.
I wanted to ask Mr. X if Robin was a good lay.
Oh. Well, we'll have to wait for his answer next week.
Well, he's still with her.
He's with her 10 years or something. I would imagine she's a good lay.
Howard, I have an idea for a really great fight.
Yeah.
Do you think you could go back in history and make that Gary and Sal fight each other? Because I really think that would be pretty cool.
You know, Gary just said to me, Howard, he said to me in the commercial, I'll fight Sal for free.
It's on the house.
It's on the house. I just want to beat him.
You can't get Sal.
No, Sal was ready to fight now. First it was medical.
Yeah, but Sal wanted $250,000.
He would come down from that.
Yeah.
He would?
Yeah, because I talked to him about it.
How about $50?
He'd probably do it for, $50 grand or something.
Can I tell you a secret, Howard?
Yeah.
I actually saw Sal spar at Kingsway Gym.
And?
Pretty good. He went up against a guy that was bigger than Cabby and, in fit.
And he did well?
I'm serious about it. I saw this about 8 months ago.
So, Gary, would you fight him?
Absolutely.
Even with this knowledge that this guy is giving you?
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I did my own thing. I went to a boxing guy. I was going to him twice a week for a couple of months. Same deal as John. If I was going to do the fight, I have to go 6 days a week for 3 months. But I would show up in incredible shape.
Ready to fight.
I mean, Gary's dedicated. I mean, the guy took an enema for,
Yeah, you don't give Gary a challenge.
You can't bring that up enough, can you?
Because I can't believe in a public bathroom, he's on the ground taking an enema.
He wanted to win the money.
Let's see what you do.
Todd, you're on the air.
Howard.
Hey.
Hey, maybe Mr. X is wearing his mask while he's on the phone with the conversation.
You know, I never thought of that.
Because that's exactly what it sounds like.
Robin.
Like maybe he had it off to the side of his mouth or something when he was talking. Because it sounded like this when he was talking. Maybe the mask got in his mouth while he was talking.
There you go. Let's go to Leo. Leo, you're on the air. Leo, go ahead. They're looking for guys to fight Mike Tyson. Do you see that?
Yeah, just regular guys.
Regular guys.
Insane.
Would you fight him?
Never.
100 grand?
He would kill you. Oh, maybe.
Let me ask you a question, Howard. Would you get in the ring with Mike Tyson for $250,000 for 1 round?
No.
Absolutely.
Me neither.
You don't think you could run from him for 1 round?
No, 3 months is a long time.
I don't want to get hurt.
In a heartbeat.
He'd kill me.
All right, how about for $200 million?
$200 million?
Yeah.
Yes.
$200 million?
Well, $250,000. That's not.
$200 million. I'll get in the ring with Mike Tyson.
$10 million.
How much?
$10 million.
You're on his border.
$200 million. I'm not. Why should I negotiate with you?
Gary, how much would you do it?
It'd have to be at least $5-10 million.
Yeah, because you're going to get your face busted.
Yeah, he'll hurt you.
You could
Even
stay
one punch.
You could stay away from the guy.
Right.
I'll be shaking like Muhammad Ali the rest of my life. I need $200 million to make that shake.
You are going to be trained.
Yeah. Trained to make in my pants. Oh, yeah.
Just go down. 1 hit, bam.
Right.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what a lot of guys did and made a payday off Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
Trevor Berbick did it.
Spinks did it.
I'd just go down. I would just fall down.
And you're done.
Yeah, what if he jumps on you so it's beating the hell out of
I'd pass out from fright.
And everybody's screaming, but he didn't throw a punch.
Yeah, hey, where's my $200 million?
As far as me fighting X, Howard, Robin told me she'd never be friends with me again.
If you beat up my boyfriend, no, if he beats you, it would be...
So what? What do you need? What do you need to be a friend for?
I'm confused. Robin's friends with you now?
I mean, really, what are you getting out of that?
I've ever been.
Hey, do you think it's interesting, if you don't want to talk about this, but do you think it's interesting that John's going to spend $10,000 on a band for his party?
Fascinating.
I don't know. It was weird. John's throwing a party, so he said to Gary, who do you think... he says... he goes to Gary. Gary didn't know what he's talking about. He goes... Who do you think would be more expensive to hire? He wasn't even saying for his party. He goes, George Thorogood and the Destroyers, Joan Jett, or Cheap Trick. And he goes, and Gary goes, oh, this must be a bit because he knows how much they charge for, to play somewhere. And John goes, do you think I could get them for 10 grand for my party? So Gary's like, you got to be. First of all, he goes, what are you doing spending 10 grand on your party, hiring people? But it would be kind of funny if we went to John's party and Cheap Trick was playing. But I think it's a lot more money than 10 grand for Cheap Trick.
I don't know, Howard, because I put in an offer.
You could get one of those groups for 10 grand?
Cheap Trick made a ton of money.
I would think that, I was telling John that Cheap Trick and Joan Jett could, maybe not alone.
You could probably get Joan Jett for 10 grand.
Yeah, Joan Jett's from Long Island. It's not a big trip for her to drive over to my house.
George Thorogood you could probably get for less.
Yeah, I don't think you should give George Thorogood 10 grand.
Yeah, like how much could George Thorogood get?
Move it on over. He only has one song.
George Thorogood is on the phone.
Yeah, he wants the job.
How weird would it be if
he wants a box Joan Jett?
If you walk into John's party and you hear George Thorogood, that would
how great would that be?
I think for 10 grand you could get Joan Jett. And I think you could, yeah, I do. Because she did that play even on Broadway. She was doing that for no money.
I just heard her promoting a concert at like some fairly decent place.
Listen, Howard, listen, when Joan Jett opens up for a band, she's not making 10 grand. She's probably making less than 10 grand.
Of course, because they convince her it's for publicity.
But don't you think that people are going to want more because it's so degrading to play John's party?
I don't know. I think George Thorogood would play your party for 10 grand and also cook.
I think 10 grand is too much for George Thorogood.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
you
he's
probably
great.
get him for like $6,500.
Yeah, but you got to realize all these bands have to put themselves through the humiliation of John getting up there drunk with his pajama pants on and his ass crack hanging
and
out.
you can see his pubes because he wears his clothes
playing
so
with them. You know.
Wouldn't you be excited to come to a party and George Thorogood was playing?
I'm not a big no offense to him, but I'm not a big George Thorogood.
Cheap Trick and Joan Jett.
Well, Cheap Trick.
If you get Cheap Trick and Joan Jett.
See, actually, Joe Walsh was my first pick, but there's no way you can get Joe.
No, because he's got the Eagles now.
So then Cheap Trick was my second, but that's probably like 20-30.
30? You're crazy. It costs like 80 grand to get Cheap Trick.
No.
Absolutely. Those guys are huge.
Spend it, John. That's one flight.
Those guys can make a lot of money. Cheap Trick's a real good band.
So how much do you think Joan Jett?
I think you get Def Leppard for like 10 grand.
Oh.
I'm serious. What are those guys doing?
Poor guys.
But they got a lot of money from when they were hot.
But what's Cheap Trick doing? They're not playing.
Yeah, they're not playing anywhere.
Yeah, but they're not going to get all their equipment together and everything for 10 grand.
They're not on the balls of their ass yet.
Right.
Well, you know,
they got plenty of money.
Well, I did ask the agent to ask Cheap Trick how much it would cost.
All right, well, let us know.
You know who you probably could get is a couple of those guys who used to be in Jefferson Airplane.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a big fan
You could get the Doors without Jim Morrison.
You can't get Jefferson Airplane, but you can definitely get the KBC band.
Right.
Yeah.
It's got to be a good, like a band that has at least 5 or 6 great songs.
Say it's for the
So why would you want George Thorogood?
He's got great songs.
What did you got? Moving on over.
Bad to the Bone, One Whiskey.
One Whiskey's the funniest song.
I love that song. I Drink Alone.
What's the chorus of One Whiskey?
Maybe you couldn't get
One whiskey, one scotch,
one beer. One bourbon,
one bourbon, that's right. One bourbon.
You could probably get like Deep Purple. Smoke on the Water.
I would love Deep Purple, but they would want at least 15.
What about, would you take Mickey Thomas's Starship?
No, I don't like that.
No. What about Korn? They'd probably do it.
They would need 100 grand.
Really? 100 grand? They'd want more than that.
Just
you couldn't.
It's got to be a band that has great songs, but is not happening right now.
Why don't you ask Elton John to do it? You probably want a quick 10 G's.
Can you feel the... Susanna, get me a beer.
Artie,
you could probably get Foreigner.
Artie said it would make a great, true E! Hollywood story when they go, and then the career went down when they played Stuttering John's party.
You know what? You can't get Foreigner, but you can get the lead singer Foreigner.
I don't like Foreigner that much.
Lou Graham.
What about Billy Squire?
See, I was thinking, he's one of the guys I was thinking about.
I'd go watch him at your party.
I would love Billy Squire.
I'd probably get him for like $3,500.
You know what, John? Tell you what, for 10 grand, bring him to the party and then I'll fight him.
I know, Gary.
You could probably get REO Speedwagon in Kansas for 10 grand. Just in the wind. Susanna.
Carry on away with
Someone said Journey, but I don't like Journey enough.
No, Billy Squire.
Could you play when the lights go down in the city?
I think
Would you play it again? People missed it.
Can you go holding, touching, squeezing?
Billy Squire would be. How much do you think Billy Squire would want? Honestly?
Seriously, about $5 grand.
So I would definitely do that.
I'd say
Billy's on the balls of his ass.
See, the reason why this is happening is because the nerds are booked.
You know that.
You can't get tell Billy we can't get the nerds, so we gotta hire you.
The nerds have a gig and I'm stuck. They were going to be the band.
If Billy Squire played at the end of the party, the argument would be, what do you mean you need gas money?
Billy Squire you could probably get. I'm being serious.
Absolutely.
I don't know what the guy costs, but
I would
he
go up
hasn't
to
worked.
$7,500 for Billy Squire. If I had to pay. Play for my party.
But you know, he's got Stroke Me, Stroke Me.
Oh,
everybody.
Lonely as a Night.
Oh, everybody wants. I don't know. What, you got 3 good songs?
What else? No, he's got 10 good songs.
And you know what? He's got an attitude. He's not going to smile at our chicks.
He's not going to hang out.
He's not going to be friendly.
He's going to be angry while he sings.
He's going to do the shortest set allowable.
He's not going to do birthday announcements.
Yeah. Because we need him to wear a clown hat.
I bet you could get Molly Hatchet. Molly Hatchet will do it.
Yeah, but they only have one good song.
Hey, this is kind of cool. Michael, hi.
Hey.
How you doing?
This is Michael Mattei. I represent ABBA. We'd love to play John's party.
You can get ABBA.
I love ABBA, but they
You like that?
How much?
10 grand.
That's not true.
Yeah. Are you really their manager?
Yeah, we'll smack around John a little, too.
Too bad. You almost had ABBA.
See, ABBA would be cool.
Hey, see, I wouldn't even come to a party if you had that group booked. Ugh.
ABBA?
Yeah, I'm not a big
funny.
I'm not a big fan of their music, but they do have some good songs.
They'd be at his house. It'd be funny.
You know what?
That's the only place they've ever belonged.
They have sick money, Howard. Sick money.
Really?
You know what? Now you could probably get the Who for like $2 grand.
Yeah. Pete Townsend will do
now
it.
then
But Howard, no, honestly, like what band in that, that has good music do you think would come in for around?
I think.
Can you get Boston? Just that one guy.
Nah, he's too rich, that guy.
It's just that one guy.
He's from that machine.
Can you get Styx?
Hey, Dominic.
You can get Pete Townsend for 10,000 and 2 4-year-olds.
Have we already made that joke?
Yeah, thanks.
But I'm such a good comic.
I threw in the 2 4-year-olds.
Tyler phone, Leslie. I got a great one.
Bobby D, you're on the air.
Yeah, why don't you do what all the club owners are doing? You hire a tribute band. You don't get the real stuff.
No,
you want to know what? I would enjoy that.
Think about it, Howard. I got a band that does over 2-3 hours of Pearl Jam. Give me a break, man. What are you kidding me?
Are they good?
We're awesome. We're playing a couple of gigs coming up. I can see some stuff to come.
You know what you ought to get?
That's
I just thought of it. You know who's coming in here? Paula Abdul. Hire her for 10 grand. She'll go anywhere.
Paula Abdul, you can't
get her for $150.
Let her do straight up. Now tell me. And she dances.
Yeah, she does. She sings the tracks.
And make her dance with some of the guys. It's like a party dancer.
If you want to see Paula Abdul lip sync, give her $10,000.
Yeah, Howard, you're going to be surprised.
You know you'll probably get, and I'm being serious, Billy Idol.
Oh, that would be great.
Right, I bet you could.
10 grand?
I was thinking, he could get Billy Idol or Richard Marx.
Not Richard Marx.
Yeah,
That's gay, Richard Marx.
I don't want Richard Marx.
Richard Marx?
No.
Was there all guys at the party?
No, you're right, though. Billy Idol would be perfect.
Billy Idol or?
Yeah, Billy Idol would be great.
He's got like 6-7 good songs.
I could probably get Hammer for
What
a
do you
grand.
think the
Why don't you get Hammer?
would go for?
What are you going to do?
Hammer would be fun.
Howard, after You Can't Touch This, what are we going to listen to?
Hey, he's got like a lot of good
I'll tell him
dance
to
music.
play it over and over again.
But he's got good dance music. You probably just bring a DJ with him.
Too legit to quit?
Yeah. He's a terrific entertainer.
After You Can't Touch This, we're going to listen to the radio.
You could probably get the Go-Go's, don't you think?
Oh, I would love the Go-Go's.
So get them for 10 grand easy.
I don't think they can get them for 10 grand.
You know you could probably get, am I making a joke? Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I'm not kidding. They're great. I love Bitches Crystal.
Stop it.
Bitches Crystal, no time for
Carnival
Wait,
9.
well, Howard, you know,
Carnival 9.
Hey, Howard.
I'd be like, hey, Carnival 9.
Every party I try and have a special band, I'd love to have a good band for the party. It's once a year. It's my anniversary.
Can I ask you a question? Did it ever dawn on you to take the 10 grand and, like, I don't know, save it?
Yeah, what is it? 10
Paul.
G's.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I bet you can get Sugar Ray. He's Mark McGrath's a friend of the show. And he'll get all that ass at the party, too.
Those guys charge a lot of money.
Yeah, they're still happy.
Yeah, but what's he done the last year?
You know what I was thinking about? We played on the air this morning. What the hell is Kid Rock up to?
Get him.
What is he doing?
And
I
Sam
don't think you
Anderson.
can afford him.
No, I don't think
With
so.
that drummer, she's terrific.
But how does he make money?
He sold 7 million or 10 million.
He made a lot of money.
He's got plenty of money.
Gay Rich, go ahead.
Hey, I was just at a party. John can get Neil Sedaka alone.
For how much?
He cost $30,000 alone without his band.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's Neil Sedaka.
I don't want to be alone with Neil Sedaka.
Yeah, I mean, what was that, a gay party?
No, not really. But
Like, I know I can get Vanilla Fudge for like a couple of grand, but
Vanilla Fudge, yeah, but, you know.
Yeah, I know. I don't. It's
What about those guys who do Inagata DeVita? They still around?
Ronnie Butterfly.
I think they were mean to John.
It's a 20-minute song.
Nah, they just canceled the gig on.
Oh, I know who was mean to John. Foghat.
Yeah, but
Foghat you could get.
Yeah, but he's dead. The guy.
Oh, he's dead.
How about like Whitesnake?
See, Whitesnake would be great.
See, that would be great.
10 grand easy, you get them.
You think so?
Sure.
David Coverdale?
David Coverdale, yeah. Get Tony Catena roll around on a car.
They'll even bring Tony.
There's a penthouse pet here, and I want to get to her. And I want to get to She's here to play the gossip game.
Oh, okay.
And now here she's smoking. Oh, is the spots? Yeah. Let me just do the gossip game, and then I'll break.
Well, I don't know if they weren't going to wake Mike up till she came in.
All right, so we'll let her come in, and then we'll take a break.
All right.
Well, I don't want to eat in front of her. I have to wait my lunch. I don't like eating in front of hot chicks.
Can't eat in front of a hot girl, huh?
Pete Townsend, you're on the air.
Hey, this is Pete Townsend, and I will gladly play that shots party as long as you guarantee me high-speed internet access and an hour alone with the computer.
See? There's a guy with his Pete Townsend joke.
A box of tissues would be fine as well.
All right. So not funny.
I thought you said there was some more parody of that.
Hold it, baby. Boy, for a penthouse pet, you definitely look like wholesome or something. Wow. Boy, hey, look at this chick. That's a woman. Hey, baby. Hey, Suzette. That's a hot name, too. Is that your real name?
Hello.
Your mom
Actually,
name?
it's my middle name.
Oh, yeah, because there's no way a girl looks like you. Her real name is Suzette.
It's not?
Oh, you are smoking hot.
Thank you.
How tall are you?
5'6".
Man. Wow. You don't even look like a penthouse chick. You look way wholesome, right, dudes?
Oh.
Yeah, she's like a sexy little girl.
Yeah, nice boobs. Those real?
Yes,
Nice.
100%.
Good for you.
Well, what are you doing in Penthouse?
Yeah, you could be in Playboy.
Aw. I don't know. I didn't want to have sex with half.
Is that right?
No. I really actually like Penthouse.
Yeah?
I do. I dig it.
I like you. What is it?
Actually, she was just in the green room talking about maybe doing Hustler.
Really? You're that hard up?
No. Actually, I had the opportunity to do Hustler, and I know the Flints pretty well, actually.
Right.
I know Jimmy and Dustin, because they're from Cincinnati.
Are you allowed to do Hustler if you do Penthouse?
Yeah, I have no real ties to Penthouse. They don't contract the girls.
Look at you.
You know, we're not tied to them.
Boy, if I'm looking at you, I would swear you were like a nice girl who, like, lives somewhere on Long Island or something.
And goes to church every Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, I used to do that.
Baby, how'd you get mixed up in this racket?
I was in college, and I just needed money, so I basically started dancing topless.
I wish I'd been around in those days.
And then I had
dance
plans
anymore?
to send. No.
Too bad. What a waste. Any chance we can hire you for a private dance? Any way we can make that happen?
I'll have to think about it, Howard. Maybe for you.
Really? Get the hell out of here. I would love to. I would love that.
Aww.
Well, of course.
How's your legs? Let me see them.
Well, she's wearing boots.
Oh, I hate boots. You can't check out a chick's legs in those boots.
You were just saying you hated boots.
You're
Sorry,
hot.
Howard.
You're smoking hot. No cellulite.
I like boots.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
I think women like boots. Men don't.
And guys don't. Girls love boots. They think guys dig them, and they don't.
Well, we think they're sexy.
Yeah, I do.
How much to appear at John's party? Did you do it for 10 grand?
10 grand for a table dance?
Yeah, baby. You know you would.
Do you know any Billy Squire?
Yeah. If we have Billy Squire.
I do know Billy Squire, yeah. Isn't that the that stroking song?
Yeah, stroking.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes stroking to you. Let me take a look at your pictures in Penthouse. Let me see what's going on.
Oh, jeez.
Is that you on the cover?
Yes.
Get the hell out. Would you cut your hair?
Actually, that was a wig.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like a thick extension piece that they blended through.
Let's see what you got going on here, naked.
Yeah.
Ooh. Those are real?
Yes.
Let's keep it real because I'm keeping it real.
Your little ass and vagina.
Aww.
I don't like what you're doing with the bush.
No.
I think you should just
you're not
shave
digging
it all. Just shave it all off.
You know what, though? Bob will freak out about that. I don't think Penthouse likes the completely shaved
Well,
too
you know what?
much.
Bob isn't your dad. Tell Bob to shut up. Wow, look at you. Man, the thing with the dildo? Woohoo!
What is Penthouse up to?
Very graphic.
Yeah?
They're getting freaky.
You're a freaky chick, aren't you? What's your story? You married?
I'm married.
But that doesn't matter, does it?
Is it an open marriage?
No.
Oh, please.
No. I definitely wouldn't consider it open.
Oh. All right, you can go. That's not hot. Who married you?
No, but I you know me. I can...
I don't know you, but I'm trying to know you. What do you mean? Wait, finish the sentence. You know me.
Well, I've had my experiences. You know Megan Mason, right? So
Yeah.
you heard that story.
Oh, yeah, I heard you. You're the chick who did the lesbianism with her.
Yeah.
That's the other Penthouse pet chick.
Mm-hmm.
What happened with that? Refresh my memory.
Well, it was Megan and I and her boyfriend at the time.
Were you married at the time?
I was.
Oh, so you're open to some...
Well, you know, depends the situation.
Oh, all right. That's hot.
Yeah, it was really hot. We all, like, took a shower. And
was your husband there?
Nice.
Or was it just the three of you?
No, it was just the three of us. We were in L.A. Actually, Megan and I were out there shooting, and her boyfriend at the time came out there.
Was that your first lesbian experience?
No.
You've done it before?
One other time.
You like it?
Yeah.
Why would you do it more if you like it?
I'm really picky.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, why would you go back to Megan and do it some more?
I haven't really talked to Megan in a while. I haven't worked with her in a long time.
Where do you live?
I live in Cleveland now, but I'm from Cincinnati.
Oh. Did you ask your husband permission first, or you just went ahead and did it?
I did ask him.
You did? He said it's cool.
Well, I asked him previously, and he kind of said, well, it kind of depends on the situation. I didn't call him up right before and ask him.
Right.
But, and I actually didn't really tell him until Megan came on your show and spilled the beans.
So wait a second. Refresh my memory. You and Megan were doing a shoot together?
Right.
And it got really steamy in there, and you were getting turned on?
It did get really steamy. And then after the shoot, we went to dinner. We had some wine. We went to, like, I don't know.
Were you all decked out like one of these sexy little dresses like you're wearing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know how to dress, baby. I like that. You wearing panties?
Maybe.
Are
yeah,
you?
I am.
Panties, like bloomers, or
No.
like a thong?
Just a thong. I don't even own bloomers, Howard.
Let me see your thong. Come on, show me some skin. Let me see your thong, please.
Oh, Howard, I can't.
Why? What's the big deal? You're a Penthouse chick. You're going to be in Hustler.
No, I'm not going to be in Hustler.
Yes, you are. You know you're going to do it.
Gary, no. He shouldn't have told you. I'm not. I'm going to law school in the fall. I'm not going to be modeling.
You're going to give that up for the easy money.
No, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm going to be getting out of the business.
What kind of lawyer are you going to be?
I want to be a First Amendment attorney.
First Amendment?
Mm-hmm.
Please, that's a joke. You're not going to make any money. You're going to be stripping. You'll be a
not
stripping lawyer.
Stripping.
You're going to waste 3 years of your life.
Lawyer?
Yeah, you'll be the stripping. You'll be F. Lee Poontang. Are you kidding? You're going to waste that little body? You're going to be a lawyer? Why bother with that? Honey, the next 10 years...
I'm interested in.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what happened? You were doing the shoot. You go out to dinner. You're talking. Blah, 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 blah. You're all worked up from the shoot.
Mm-hmm.
What happens next?
We get in the Jeep, because her boyfriend was driving a Jeep at the time. The top's down. It's L.A. We're on the highway, and she, like, basically grabs me from the back seat, pulls me up into the front seat.
Get out.
Yeah, and starts, like, kissing me. Yeah.
And you were drunk?
I wasn't drunk. I had a couple glasses of wine, but I wouldn't consider myself drunk.
You were buzzed?
I was buzzed.
And what did she do? Like, she just starts making out with you in the car?
Oh, yeah.
And then did she, like, take your clothes off in the car?
She took a few items off. It was crazy, and her boyfriend's trying to drive, and we're like, drive, don't look at us, because we thought we were going to wreck. I mean, it was a highway.
He's a tool. If he doesn't know, you're supposed to be cool and just let things happen.
Exactly, but, he wasn't like that. No.
Yeah, he's like, he's salivating, trying to jump in.
Exactly. He's,
I would just...
Sit back,
lay back, and, like, let the chicks do their thing.
Calm, collected, yeah.
Let me let Mike in this. Hey, Mike, just sit back and listen to this, okay? She's in the middle of a lesbian story.
Yeah?
Yeah, listen to this.
Cool.
Yeah, so go ahead. So then, like, you girls, like you're in the back seat screwing around.
Right. We're in that front seat.
Front seat, rather.
Front seat.
And, like, you're on her lap or something?
Right.
And is she putting her hand up your dress and stuff?
Actually, I think I had on, like, jeans and a little top.
So she got, like, undo your top?
Mm-hmm.
So you're topless in the car. She's feeling you up and kissing you?
Right.
When did the jeans come off?
We went back to the hotel,
so
put ourselves together, because we drove back to the hotel.
So you made out, and she was touching you above the waist?
Right.
Not below?
No. Not until we got in the hotel room.
And then you knew what was going to go on in the hotel room. You wanted it, right?
Yes. I don't know. I had a big crush on her for a long time.
Mike, you should see this girl.
She was my good friend, so...
Got to get Penthouse. Is this month?
No, that was December of 2000, actually.
Oh, jeez.
Was this your first experience?
Second.
Yeah. So what did you say in the cab while you were getting all hot? Did you say something like, wow, we got to do something about this? Or
in the Jeep? Actually, we didn't say a word. That's what was so cool about it.
And the boyfriend was being all annoying?
He was totally annoying. I didn't even want to have anything to do with him, but I was so into her that I just...
Did you see Nikki Ziering out there?
Oh, yeah. She looks good.
Yeah. Did you want her?
She's a hottie.
Yeah.
She's a hottie. Yeah. I was like, who's this cute girl?
I could probably hook you up with her. I can watch. And I'll just sit there.
She's a lawyer, too.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, Mike, hold on 1 second. I'm in the middle of this story, but Kenny Laguna's on the phone, and I know him. Hey, Kenny.
Laguna.
Kenny.
Hello?
Kenny is Joan Jett's manager.
Oh.
If John wants to hire Joan Jett for his party...
Yeah.
How much
does that cost?
The parties are more like $100,000.
Oh,
come on. It's in Long Island.
Well, the fact is that, for radio stations, in lieu of the Alan Freed deal,
yeah,
you have to do things.
If John gave her $10,000, she wouldn't do it?
Well, it's kind of low.
Really?
Yeah, especially if it was on,
For real, that would be low, huh?
Yeah, but I'd supply the sound.
Say that again?
I got a sound guy. I have all the, PA equipment, so she doesn't got to bring anything but herself. I'll supply the equipment.
Yeah, she only got to do about 30 songs.
She's only got to play for an hour.
Well, firstly, she doesn't come by herself because she doesn't do that kind of thing, right? She's never been a...
Mike, John's going to have a party. We're trying to hire like a band for it.
She wouldn't sing to a track.
If we ever did anything cheap so that you would give us exposure, right?
Nah, this isn't about...
It's a private party.
It's a private party.
Yeah.
So you're saying for Joan Jett...
Everyone wants the whole of New York to think that's her price because, we have to make a living.
All right, got it. Okay, that's all I needed to know, Kenny. Thanks. See, she's more than $10,000 is what he's saying.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, you've set the whole crew. Everybody's calling us.
Yeah, it sounds like we have to get Foreigner.
Well, somebody said Quiet Riot could do it for $2,500.
Yeah, Quiet Riot you get for nothing.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want Quiet Riot.
Yeah, come on, feel the noise. How many times can you hear that?
Maybe you get Axl Rose.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Kenny.
Give us some exclusive. We'll cover the party, and then she gets her promotion.
Let's get back to the lesbian story. Screw all this. Who cares what Joan Jett gets?
You're insulting Joan Jett.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Sorry. We didn't know. That's an insult. $10,000.
Yeah.
So then you get up to the hotel.
Right.
And, you guys put yourself together in the Jeep. But, is she, holding your hand and, still remaining in contact with you?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then you get up to the room. Does she start ravaging you right away?
Well, actually, we had different rooms. They had a room, I had a room.
Right.
So I think she said something like, go put your stuff, because I had my bag from the photo shoot. Mm-hmm. Go put your stuff in the room, meet us in my room.
Right.
So then I walk in the room, I knock, I come in.
The dude's naked.
Dude's in the shower.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He's in the shower, and, she pulls me aside, and she's like, get naked, jump in the shower, he'll think it's me.
Uh-huh.
And so we giggled or whatever, and then so I did. And he was so freaked out, but he was so, stunned and excited, and just the look on his face was just priceless.
I'm surprised you did that, though, because you're not into him.
I wasn't into him, but she was just so excited. She's like, come on, you got to do this for me.
So you got naked, and did she get naked, too?
Yeah, I got in the shower first, and he turned around. He was, washing his hair or whatever he was doing. He turns around and sees me and just, he's taken aback. And then, we were just, laughing, and then she got in. And then she's got these little bottles, little alcohol, little shots of, vodka or whatever.
Right.
And she's doing them in the shower. And
yeah, and giving them to you, and
yeah.
You're doing them, too.
It was fun. It was.
Oh, wait a second. So they planned that all out. They've done this before.
I don't know. It was pretty spontaneous.
And then you got into bed with both of them?
Right. Then we got out of the shower.
He did you, too?
Kind of.
Really?
Yeah. Kind of. I wasn't into him, though, so it wasn't like I really wanted to do much.
He was touching you?
Uh-huh.
He gave you oral?
I don't remember, to be honest with you. It wasn't very memorable.
And she gave you an orgasm?
Yeah, she did.
So she did everything to you?
She did, yeah.
Oy vey.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
show me your panties. Come on. Give me a friggin' break here. I'm just about to finish.
Oh, stop it.
Well, what do you think my hand is?
Oh, yeah.
Show us your panties, counselor.
Now, how did you break this to your husband, and what did he say when he heard it?
Well, I didn't break it to him because Megan came on the show and told you guys.
And he heard it?
He heard it.
Oh, boy.
Did you?
Oh, no, he didn't hear it. This is what happened. A bunch of people that he works with came up to him. Oh, did you hear about your wife and blah, blah, blah? And he's like...
The lawyer.
What? So he comes home, and I'm like, yeah, trying to soften the blow. But, I worked it out.
Okay.
Cool.
I just took him in the bedroom real fast.
You did. I bet you're good.
Now, didn't you have some sort of a hookup with Jenna Jameson? You guys tongue-kissed and rolled around in bed for a while, too?
No. Jenna, she was actually my first tongue kiss from a girl.
Is that your first lesbian experience, Jenna? Or you had
We didn't really do anything. She just kissed me. She was featuring at a club that I used to work at, the club I used to dance topless at. And I met her, and this is before I was in Penthouse. And, I just thought that she was the sweetest person. She's so kind. And I was tipping her on stage, and then she just grabbed me and just,
Started
kissed
making out
me.
with you.
And I was like, wow.
And you liked it?
Yeah,
So why
totally
did you do her?
Well, I don't know. I was so nervous, I was like, wow, this is Jenna Jameson.
This is so much better than any First Amendment crap you could talk about.
Come on.
Right, Mike?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would pay you more an hour to hear the story than I would to defend me.
Oh, yeah?
Let's fix your bush right now. Let me see your panties. Come on. It's a big deal. Come on, baby.
They're just panties. It's like going to the
panties.
beach.
It's like being at the beach in a thong. You go to the beach.
You got the magazine right there, Howard.
Who cares? I got you here.
Come on, baby.
Please.
What's up with that?
It's not that
Come
big
on.
a thing.
What's the big deal? Right, Robin?
Look, what do I got?
Robin doesn't want to. She doesn't need to see panties, do you, Robin?
No, Howard, we'll do a picture of you for the Inquirer. How's that?
Yeah. I'll take it for the Inquirer. Promotion. If I'm taking a picture, then you don't have to feel bad. You do that kind of stuff all the time, right?
No, not for the Inquirer.
Yeah, the Inquirer is the largest selling newspaper in the country. This is a major thing I'm offering you. Give me a camera.
Give you a camera. You're so funny.
What is it, Casey?
I got a question. You were in a magazine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which magazine was that?
I was in a bunch of magazines, but first I was in Penthouse.
Penthouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like naked, right?
Right.
So let's see the panties. That's false advertising. Come on, let them see it.
What do you got, a website, SuzetteSpencer.com?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing.
Are you naked on that?
Naked?
Yeah, very
totally.
naughty.
And she's into all sorts of stuff that I didn't even know. Are you into like the fetish thing? I saw one picture where you're all tied up and you have clamps on your breasts.
Yeah, actually.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, the Ken Marcus.
Yeah.
I'm not really particularly into fetish, in my own personal life all the time or anything like that, but it was a really fun experience working with Ken.
I'd
He's a
tie
great
you
guy.
up and spank your little ass. That's what I would do.
I do like it.
Yeah, I would spank that ass.
Casey's got a good point, though. She's not in Penthouse writing a legal brief. I mean, you're naked. Let's see it.
All right, I got to play the game.
How are you going to keep the website up when you go into law? You're going to keep that.
Hey, you know what? I was told to break before the game, but let's play the game real quick because I know Mike's got to go. He can't stay on the phone all day because he's a very busy guy.
And then we're done with the game. Can we ask her if she does anything?
Howard, never.
Yeah. But, Mike, go ahead. Give us the 4 stories. Mike's at nationalenquirer.com, writes for the National Enquirer. He's got it all going on. 4 stories. Pick out the fake story and you win.
Okay.
All right, here we go. The beat goes on and on for the ever-weird Johnny Depp. In London filming his new flick, Neverland, a biopic about the author of the Peter Pan stories, Johnny strong-armed studio brass into hiring his own personal DJ. This guy sat in a customized truck, spun records, which Depp picked up in an earpiece that was hidden by his long hair, even while he was filming scenes.
That is amazing. I don't believe that, but go ahead.
You've got to be kidding.
Go ahead, number 2.
George Clooney got suckered at L.A.'s whiskey bar when a buxom, barely legal blonde sidled up to him as he chatted with pals and begged him to pose for a photo with her. Good-natured George agreed, put an arm around her shoulder, but just as her girlfriend fired off the flash, Miss Hoochie Mama yanked up her tank top and flashed her rack, then ran off giggling. Note to girls, send me the photo, care of National Enquirer, and earn big bucks.
Show me your panties during the 3rd story. Go ahead, 3rd story.
Ellen DeGeneres. After a sudden loud explosion during taping of her upcoming TV talk show, Ellen felt a searing pain in her leg and yelled that she'd been shot. Pandemonium erupted, but it turned out to be a massive stage light that had fallen from the ceiling and shattered, nicking the comedian's ankle with glass splinters. After a touch of alcohol, on the wound, of course, Ellen trooped on.
Number 4.
To get into security-conscious Warren Beatty's house, you practically need a retinal scan. The star runs background checks before he lets anyone into the home he shares with wife Annette Bening and their 4 children. So when a water pipe sprung a leak in a room, Warren spent 2 days having a plumber checked out before he finally let the guy in to repair the leak. Too late, unfortunately, to save the carpet.
All right, here's your 4 stories. Johnny Depp has got a personal DJ hired by the studio while he films his movies and even wears an earpiece so he can hear music while he's shooting scenes. I don't buy that.
That's what the DJ is playing into his earpiece.
Yeah, well, I don't believe it.
He's pretty weird, though.
I don't believe that. No, pretty weird. He's an actor. You can't act and listen to music at the same time.
Multitasking.
I mean, you could, but...
Maybe that's how he does it.
I mean, even the expensive sound equipment would pick up the music.
I know.
George Clooney, some chick pulled up her top while he was taking a picture with her. Ellen DeGeneres is Coco and thinks someone shot her when a light fell. Warren Beatty, won't even let a plumber in for 2 days to fix a pipe unless he has them checked out. I believe all that. I'm saying Johnny Depp's the fake story.
You're just saying right off the bat that top story is a fake story.
It's got to be. There's just no way.
Howard rarely feels as strong.
Yeah, I feel it. Suzette Spencer from SuzetteSpencer.com. Go ahead.
I'm going to have to go with number 1 as well.
Okay. Kiss ass.
I'm going to say it's the Warren Beatty story that's fake.
I don't know.
I don't know. The Ellen DeGeneres didn't make sense to me, but, you know, whatever.
Okay, let's go to Artie Lang.
I don't think Warren Beatty runs a lot of background checks on people.
No.
I do. I believe he does.
You think so?
Yeah, not because it really matters, just because it makes it makes his ego feel good, like he's important, like someone wants to break into his stupid house, like somebody cares about him. Completely over for him.
I think Warren Beatty's tired and doesn't do anything anymore.
I think there's something weird about that. I'm going to go with that.
Fred, what do you think?
I have a quick question for Mike on the Johnny Depp story. The music is playing while they're filming?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
Nope, they don't do that.
Of course not. It would pick up
exactly. The sound is picked up in the mics. Remember, private parts,
private parts.
Little noise.
Yes. All right. Suzette, Howard, and Fred say Johnny Depp. Robin and Artie say Warren Beatty. Tell me I'm right.
Well, no, you're not. And this earpiece that is stuck in his ear is playing music. And it's a funny thing. I said, you know what, I can't do it because another publication, I think it's Premium Magazine, came out with the story, and it's just hitting the stands today. I thought, oh, God, you guys have probably all read it. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
I don't believe
now,
it.
Maybe the engineers are somehow cutting off that earpiece just while he's doing it, but he's keeping that earpiece in all the time.
So what's the fake story?
So the fake story is George Clooney.
Huh.
I almost went for that.
All right, you goofed on us. You stumped us.
You've been winning too often, Howard.
There
You've
you
got
go.
a long streak of winning.
Well, listen, Mike, thanks. I didn't want to keep you waiting any longer. Mike Walker.
Thank you.
And go to nationalenquirer.com.
Okay, see you guys.
All right,
bye.
All right, one last question for you before I do that. You do anal?
No. Well, what do you mean by anal?
I mean a guy giving you anal.
No.
No?
No, not so much, Howard.
Go to SuzetteSpencer.com. See you're tied up. Can't believe you didn't show me your panties. That sucks. You really should have shown them to me. And you know you want to, too. You know you do. Would turn you on.
You're sexy.
That's right, I am. I didn't want to tell you this, but I am.
You are. You look good today, too.
Really?
Especially good, yeah. I really like your hair and the glasses.
Really?
Are you doing something different?
Yes.
I'm not just saying that. I really think that it's going. I'm feeling it today. I'm really feeling it, yeah.
Are you telling me the truth?
No, I'm dead serious. When I walked in, I was like, wow, you look even better in person than on TV. So, just so you know that.
You putting me on?
I'm not putting you on. I'm dead serious. I'm not just flattering you.
The time for hesitation's through. Come on, baby, light my fire. We can have a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. All right. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll do a little news, Robin.
All right.
Suzette noticed I'm doing something different.
You are?
Yeah.
What are you doing different?
I'm breathing through my mouth.
Oh, stop.
All right. We're going to be back right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last stop on the Q train, 57th Street, home of the Howard Stern building.
This is the Howard Stern Show on 104.1 WBCN, Boston's alternative rock.
Man who thanks the Lord for the moral decline of America, Howard Stern.
I do. Okay, we're going to do the news, but considering John found a list of what artists charge to come to your parties.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and it's legitimate.
Yeah, it is. I know where he got it from.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, I can get Vanilla Ice for $7,000.
Vanilla Ice would show up.
That sounds high to me.
Yeah, I think he could negotiate some of these prices down, too.
Is that what he pays you?
Really?
Oh, there's some great ones here, though. I mean, Cheap Trick is 15 to 20.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
That is shocking.
Yeah.
You know, you probably could get $10,000 for them.
Yeah, if I can negotiate.
Get Cheap Trick. I'd love to see them at your party. I'm serious. I'd go.
It's got to kill them, though. I mean, the Baja Men get $10,000. The B-52s get $75,000.
$75 grand.
Billy Idol gets 50 grand.
By the way, this doesn't mean they get it. This is what they ask.
Yeah, this is the price they're asking. Yeah.
This is.
What else you got there? Billy Idol? What'd you say?
Billy
75?
No, Billy Idol's 50. Billy Bob Thornton gets 25.
To do what?
Doesn't
to play?
Yeah, doesn't he have a band?
That's crazy. Who wants Billy Bob Thornton?
Bill Maher's 25.
You can have Bill Maher at your party?
Black Lab, that band that used to have hits, is $5 grand.
Danny, what do you want?
Hey, Howard, how are you?
Hey.
Hey, I wanted to tell you the Donnas are doing Saturday Night Live tomorrow night.
Yes, so.
Danny Bush from Atlantic Records.
Okay.
And the Donnas just did TRL this week over at MTV.
How much for them to play John's party?
$500.
I'll work something out with you, because I got a bar mitzvah coming down the road. We'll negotiate.
All right. Thanks, Danny.
But they were on the cover of the New York Times yesterday.
Danny promoting his band.
Well, we've heard a lot. The Donnas are hot.
And I just heard a spot that you were running that had the Donnas on some beer commercial. So since you're the...
You know what's odd here?
Yeah. What is he doing?
He's filibustering.
Jay Leno, according to this is a college thing, gets 75 grand. The same as Jeff Foxworthy.
Ugh.
Chris Rock gets over 100.
Yeah, because Chris Rock's, sort of hotter.
He's a much bigger star.
Yeah, but isn't Jay like the king of late night?
Well, yeah, but you can get him every night.
Yeah, get him for free.
And Gary Shandling, it says here, gets 20.
How much is it for Gary Shandling to sing his own jet?
If you're a college kid, you don't care about Jay Leno. Well, Chris Rock is what you care about.
I think I guess how much David Spade's price is.
20 grand.
No.
What?
50.
No.
What?
75 grand.
What?
Yeah, because you know why? He doesn't want to really do it. No one's paying him 75 grand.
You don't think?
Oh.
Dennis.
You know what my price is? $10 million. You know why? Because I don't want to show up at any stupid college.
And Dido, I'm shocked how much.
How much?
40.
She's not getting 40.
That's what she's asking from colleges.
She's got one song.
Ryan.
Hey, John, there's 3 bands that you can pick from, $7 grand each.
Name them.
You could get Rat, or it's just Stephen Percy. You could get Warrant, or you could get Dawkins.
I don't want those.
What, Rat's good? Round and round?
I like Rat.
Round and round. What comes around goes around.
Richie, for me, had a great idea. I should hire that Doors cover band with the guy who walks around like Jim Morrison.
Yeah, I think that's funnier. You can get them for like $2 grand.
You know what would be ideal if you could check out? Scorpions.
Fiona Apple gets 35.
3,500?
35 grand. Fun-loving Criminals gets 5 grand.
So have them.
Gary Shandling, how much you think?
10 grand.
20.
Yeah, who's looking for him? He's funny. I love him, but
great.
He ain't gonna sell out any room.
Spade does play a lot of colleges. You don't think you get 75 G's?
No.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Green Day, I'm shocked, is not as much as I thought.
How much to get them at your party?
50.
50 grand you could have Green Day?
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Get out.
And Greg Fitzsimmons. This is amazing. How much do you think Greg Fitzsimmons?
I have no idea.
It says here 30 grand.
Yeah, well, he isn't getting that either.
You think they just quote these prices and then you call them up and...
But Green Day, Jesus, you could probably get that on a 40.
Yeah. I can't believe that. And Henry Rollins, a spoken word, 10 grand.
Oh, that's fun to dance to.
Hootie and the Blowfish, 50.
Talk about a way to enter your party out.
Ice-T.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
John, are you on there?
Ice-T. Yeah, me and you are on here.
Ice-T, how much?
Ice-T is 10 grand.
What are you on there for?
It just says the call for the pricing.
Too low to quote.
Negotiable. What's Artie on there for? Prices?
Yeah, Artie. I actually are doing our first college this Sunday. Insane Clown Posse.
How much?
20 grand.
Wow.
The Jackass cast members live.
How much?
10 to 20.
Wow.
James Brown.
How much to get him?
50.
I could see that.
James Taylor.
How much?
Who I would love.
Go ahead.
60.
Yeah.
Janine Garofalo. I don't get this at all. Janine Garofalo. How much do you think?
She probably asking for 30.
50.
No, she ain't getting that.
Jesus Christ.
She's dreaming.
Jay Leno, 75.
Yeah, all right.
Jewel gets 50. Jim Belushi.
How much does he get?
40.
To show up at a college? 40. What does he do?
I guess he does comedy, right?
No, yeah. Jim Belushi?
I don't know.
I'd pay $30 to see John Belushi.
Maybe he does like a symposium or something.
Yeah, well, you'd pay a lot more for John Belushi.
Yeah, even his stuffed body. Jim Belushi. He's a sitcom actor.
Joan Baez gets 20. Joan Osborne you can get for $12,000.
I bet you can get her for less.
Joe Torre you can get for $12,000.
Have him show up at your party.
Kansas.
How much?
20.
Yeah, you can get him for 10. Have Kansas play your party.
Hire Joe Torre to open for Kansas.
That'd be funny. How much for Emerson, Lake and Palmer? They got them listed?
No.
They won't even list them.
It's weird because
that's a call for prices.
Lauryn Hill gets 60 to 75, but Leanne Rimes gets 100.
Really?
Yeah. Lincoln Park.
$100?
Lincoln Park gets over 100, but LL Cool J gets 25 to 40, but Local H only gets 7.
I don't know what that is. All right, I got to do the news, dude.
Well, you know, here's the funniest one. Marshall Crenshaw.
How much? 7?
3.5.
$3,000? Yeah, so hire him for your party.
Marshall Crenshaw.
Yeah, just, hey, guess who'll play my party? Marshall Crenshaw. It's funny.
John, waive your fee for showing up to your party, and I think you'll save some money.
No doubt. How much you think? That's
150.
150 to 200.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
wow,
high.
Really?
And Rob Zombie, how much you think?
Probably 100.
50.
50?
Oh, Rob's got a big following.
Yeah.
Plus, he brings like 80 guys with him.
Offspring is 75. I can get Placebo for $5,000.
I don't know who they are.
Oh, here's Quiet Riot.
$3,000.
5 to 7 plus travel.
Yeah. Have Quiet Riot.
Wow.
It's too
bet
loud
they're good.
for party though. You have some, Ray Charles is pretty low.
How much?
40. The Chili Peppers are over 100.
Give him 20 and tell him it's 40.
Silverchair. You remember how big?
Yeah, Silverchair. How much for them? 3,500.
$15,000.
Oh, they're nuts. You know what? They're smoking.
I heard that guy can't even, he's sick. He can't even perform.
See, Steve Miller, who I would love.
Steve Miller Band.
Yeah, look how much he's asking.
What is he asking?
100.
Yeah, well.
He's got a lot of great songs.
How much for Van Halen now? Without, they don't even have Gary Sharon.
I mean, the President of the United States gets $20,000.
Have Bush there. How funny would that be? John's party.
Is it John's party?
Yeah.
And I get the Village People for 30.
Fun.
Yeah.
All right, get out of here.
Okay.
Cares about your party.
Just hire Bill Maher.
I just think it's interesting
It's interesting you can get these people to show up at a party.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Like Quiet Riot playing John's house.
You know, they have the guy who does the in-house announcing at Yankee Stadium with the real deep voice. You can hire him to announce your wedding for like $5,000 or something.
Jeez.
Now getting married.
Oh, how embarrassing.
I mean, you know.
How much would it cost you to do a college?
Me?
Yeah.
$1 million.
Really?
Yeah. Give me $1 million. I'll show up at your college. And you know what I'll do? I'll stare at you. I'll tell you how bad things are going to be.
I say you hire Bill Maher and there's, welcome to John's party. Help yourself to some wings.
Go ahead, Robin. What's in the news?
All right. Thank you.
I'd hire the president for $20,000.
Maybe you ought to throw a party.
I'm the president, Quiet Riot, and Joan Jett.
It's a hell of a party. You know.
I have always been a fan of if the police try to stop you and arrest you, just cooperate. And here's another reason why. This was in the Detroit Free Press. This woman was being arrested, and she was giving, I guess, the police a hard time, and she had some kind of wild outfit on or something, and they couldn't really get to her arms to handcuff her. So the cop pulled out, like a little penknife or something and was trying to cut some of the material from around her wrists or something, and he wound up cutting off her ring finger.
Oh, my.
That's funny.
That's some sharp little knife.
Yeah, well,
cut off her ring finger right above the knuckle.
Don't resist the cops.
That's what I said.
That's the thing.
The moral of that story.
Right.
Yeah, he said he was just trying to cut the coat sleeve so that he could handcuff her when he accidentally severed her finger. He is not going to face criminal charges as a result.
Of course not.
Because he was in the midst of making an arrest.
Yeah, she'll probably find someone to sue. And
yeah, the girl
millions.
is suing
of
for
course.
$100 million.
Oh, $100 million.
The city she's going to sue.
Because her pinky's worth $100 million.
Yeah, what was she doing? Playing the violin before he caught her?
Who's the officer? Johnny Knoxville?
But don't resist arrest. There's a new TV movie, I think this is, coming out about John F. Kennedy Jr.
Yeah.
And I guess they get into the whole thing about Daryl Hannah and John F. Kennedy and Jackson Browne. And now Jackson's all upset and is demanding that TBS remove scenes of him from the film on the life of John F. Kennedy Jr. because they deal with that whole assault thing. Well,
did he or didn't he?
He says he never assaulted Daryl Hannah. Daryl Hannah never filed a police report claiming such an assault. And Mr. Brown was never arrested or charged with an assault. But they sort of imply, I guess, in this movie that JFK Jr. had to rescue her after she had been assaulted by Jackson Browne, and he wants that cut out.
How much to have Jackson Browne at your party? Really?
All you have to do is get those scenes cut out of that movie, I guess he'll perform.
I want him to come to my party and hit people. I don't need him to play.
Just assault me like you did her.
Yeah, do it like you did in the movie.
Now, there's a kid here who lives in a group home for boys. And I guess he's what you would term a transsexual.
Mm-hmm.
And now he has received permission to wear a dress, even in the boys' group home. He had already been allowed to wear hair extensions and fake breasts and bras. But the group home balked when he said, I also want to wear women's clothing, outerwear. And they said, no. So he went to court. He has been given permission to now dress completely as a girl, even though he lives in a boys' home.
That's a brave kid. All right. Being in a group home, you're not exactly in with, like, the easiest kids.
Right. But he wants to express himself. So he's 17 years old, says he knows how he wants to dress, and they're going to let him do it.
KC keeps asking me if he can express himself here at work.
Do we have a dress code? Barring Casey?
I want to wear a Merry Widow.
I would actually like to see that. Meanwhile, speaking of men and women's clothing, Leona Helmsley. Yesterday I was on her side. We were talking about this case. She's accused of firing a guy because he was gay who worked for her in one of her hotels.
Right.
And the testimony yesterday was that she didn't want this gay crowd of leather-wearing men in her hotel. But now they're saying that the guys were just in shorts and slacks. They weren't dressed in their leather outfits.
Oh.
When she complained about gay men in her hotel.
I see.
They also say that...
She should see how Artie dresses.
She wouldn't let him in her hotel either. But they also... She just has no dignity, this woman, it seems. Because she comes home and she complains to everybody. Originally, this whole thing started, I guess, when she got involved with a much younger man who she thought was her boyfriend. And it turned out he was gay. So she came home and she told the head of her security detail that she caught the boyfriend dressing up in her underwear. Whoa! And wearing her clothes. And she said, well, I just got rid of one fag, now I'm going to get rid of another. And he testified to that yesterday. And apparently this boyfriend who she was letting run her hotels at the time hired this particular gentleman who has brought the suit against her. So it was probably one of those things where she now wanted to clean house of all the guys he brought in because she realized he was gay. And she also thought that he might have been, romantically involved with her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend. So that may be the reason this case has come into the courts in the first place. But Leona's fighting tooth and nail, and now it seems that the testimony is going against her. She has actually made gay slurs to some of her staff. She even said the guy was asked on the stand if she had ever said anything else. And he said, yeah, she once told me that Donald Trump is gay because he wears a lot of makeup. So.
Whoa, was that true?
I want to meet that guy who put on her 80-year-old panties.
What are you getting out of that?
I don't know.
What's that all about?
I mean, hey, how hard up can you get?
Do I need to break again? Yeah. All right, I need to break again.
All right.
And then we'll finish the news.
I'm Lorenzo Lamas. Some people say that I'm handsome and I have a gorgeous ex-wife, so, I stop in here once in a while just to drive Howard up a wall. Now, from the top of the Howard Stern building, I see Fart Man, Howard Stern.
WBCN.
WBCN. You're listening to a man who can't say pork on the air without getting in trouble. Howard.
Come on. We had a really tough decision to make in here.
What were you agonizing over?
Well, Gary came in and he asked me, if you had to bang one chick for one night, between the three girls that were in here today, the black chick from this morning, the really hot black chick named Jody, Nikki Ziering, or that Penthouse Pet chick, which one do you go for? Suzette Spencer.
Oh, that's what was the problem. So let me hear your thoughts out loud before you answer that question.
First I was with the black chick, then I was with Suzette, and then I said, no, what am I doing? Nikki.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was tough, because that's Suzette.
So you finally decided it was Nikki.
But I think I did.
Oh.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And I think Artie did, too.
Yeah, I'd say Nikki.
Who'd you say, Fred?
I think Nikki's just way too much trouble. It would have to be the Penthouse or the
Well, you got to pick one, Fred. Who is it?
Black girl.
Well, I didn't think you liked blacks.
No, I do. But I also think the Penthouse girl likes girls more than she likes guys, even though she's married.
I'll give you an order. I would go Nikki, the black girl, and the other chick.
I would go Nikki, Suzette, and then the black chick. And that's a tough call to make, because they're all hot.
Well.
But the black chick had a little bit of cellulite on her ass. And I'm telling you, those other two were tight as a...
How old is she again? 22?
23.
Yeah, she's 23. So she's the youngest, so she should win.
And the other one wants to be a lawyer. You got to hear about that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Oh, believe me, that's all bull. She's very loving, that chick. And I tell you, she likes men and women.
She likes it all.
She likes it all. I'm telling you, she can handle it.
But Nikki first, Penthouse girl second, Suzette second. Right?
Yeah, Nikki's way hot.
She's hot, but talks too much.
Yeah, well, she's going to shut up when something's in her mouth.
If she shuts up.
I don't like that she spent the day with High Pitch. It taints her for me.
Really?
Yeah.
That turned you off?
Yeah, a little bit.
I know what you mean about the talking too much. I hear you.
She's just a yacker. Yeah. And it's all about her.
Oh, it's interesting.
Jeez. Which one, the Penthouse chick?
Fred's making points.
Nikki. Yeah.
Usually I discuss Poontang with Freddie. Didn't make any sense, but
I didn't even think that Fred was paying attention. I'm just shocked.
Someone had a discussion with her in the bathroom the other day, and I don't recall the gist of the conversation, but it was, at the core of it was all about her.
But she's sweet.
Yeah, but it's all about her.
And look at the bod.
The bod is great.
Oh, it veils me.
I thought was very impressed that she actually hung out with Eric and could find anything nice to say about it.
There was a camera on her.
Yeah. I mean, she's only talking in front of millions of people right now. And she's looking for work.
Yeah, in real life, Fred might have a point. In real life, like, how many times can you tell her, yeah, I think you can act, yeah.
Yeah, you look great. Love your calendar.
Yeah, you'll probably...
Your website's awesome.
You got Oscars in your future.
Oh, yeah. You're the next Meryl Streep.
Have they talked you out of it yet?
No. She could kill an infant. I'd want to bang her. You could tell me that Nikki, drowned 3 children. I'd go, you know what? I don't care. She's hot. Let her out.
When push comes to shove, you got to go there.
Anyway, Robin, go ahead. You have to finish the news.
There's a place over in Brooklyn called Marine Park, and I guess it's been kind of a quiet neighborhood, but this morning or the other morning, the people woke up to find 25 cars had been vandalized with swastikas. Red swastikas had been painted on them. And we find out that there has been an influx of Jews into the community, even though of all the 25 cars, they only got one Jewish car. So it's not like a hugely Jewish community, but somebody ran through there with the swastika paint and painted up 25 cars the other day. So.
Now, all the people hate the Jews. Now their cars are getting swastikas.
Yeah, it just, it always goes back to the Jews.
That's what happens when you mix Jägermeister and spray paint. It's always ugly.
So, I guess the world is never going to get along.
No.
The city has been graced with a $50 burger. Have you heard about this?
Yeah.
Oh, I was reading the article about this.
I bet you're right there, aren't you, Artie?
Wow.
See, a $50 burger would be a waste on Artie. He likes the cheap crap.
No, I mean,
really?
I like to go out for some good burgers. I love a good cheeseburger, man. And there's
this is a burger. Who makes this burger, Danielle?
No, it's DB Bistro.
Yeah, that's Danielle.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That guy?
Oh, it is?
Danielle Boulard.
Well, truffle. They put truffles on the thing.
Love truffles.
There's a picture of it. I was looking at it like it was a centerfold.
But there's foie gras in it. You want to eat that?
I wouldn't eat that.
What's foie gras?
Goose liver.
Goose liver, that's right, goose liver.
Well, I don't know. Okay, that might be good.
And it's Kobe beef.
That's good. Kobe beef is mostly fat.
Have you eaten that?
Yeah, I've eaten Kobe beef.
And it's that good?
Unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah, because it melts in your mouth. It's like a fine piece of sushi.
Kobe beef.
Kobe beef. Because it's high fat content.
Yeah, fat tastes good.
I mean, I've never had it, so I don't know.
You would love it.
But this burger looks ugly to me.
Yeah, but it's how it tastes.
Take a good photograph. This burger.
No, are you kidding me? I think it's very camera friendly.
Really?
Actually, looks more like a hunk of meatloaf.
It looks horrible.
But I bet it tastes good. That guy's some chef.
I guess would I taste the $50 difference? That's my question.
Danielle, yeah, you would. Danielle, Nobu, and John George. They're almost the three greatest chefs working there. And you couldn't even rate number one, number two. You know what I mean?
All right, I've got a challenge. Bring in 3 different burgers.
Oh, you would know the difference.
Really good burgers. And let me see if I can taste the difference.
Well, you know the difference between that Danielle $50 burger and a McDonald's.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about good burgers. You know, what are considered really good burgers, but not $50. You know, give me a $20 burger and a $40 burger and a $50 burger and see if I can tell the difference.
You know what? I so don't care.
You want a good cheeseburger? McHale's on 8th and 46. Costs you about $10.
Oh, then let's do that. Let's
Beautiful.
have that be the challenge.
I wonder if they still got McCluskey's in Belmore, Long Island. They had the best burgers ever.
Really?
Oh, my God.
The other thing I wanted to ask you about was Nedick's. Was that a good hot dog place?
Yeah. Yeah, years ago it was. Yeah. I don't know about now.
Well, they just opened a new stand in the Grand Central Plaza or whatever that is. And that's been gone for a long time. But I wondered, you know, I didn't grow up here, so I wondered if that was really such a great place. It's better than Nathan's. Who's got the best hot dog?
How about you blindfold me? You let Nikki, the penthouse pet, and the black chick give me oral, and I'll tell you who is the best.
Oh, please. You won't be able to tell me who they are.
You're not going to get that for $50 either.
The Oregon guy who came here for the vampire convention and thought he had met his lady love.
The one who bilked him out of 90 G's?
Yeah. He apparently had a very sad life. He shot the girl over at the Times Square Hotel the other day after finding out she had scammed him, according to police.
I think anybody who hangs out at a Dark Shadows convention's had a sad life. I think there's a safe bet.
Everybody. Not one person walks through that door who's happy.
No. I don't think so.
He'd been saving himself for her and had only had sex once in his life with a prostitute. He wanted to be, you know, I guess really loved and wanted to be true to this woman and wanted to be clean and wholesome for her. And then when he realized, you know, it was just for his money, I guess he couldn't take it. And that's when he pulled out the gun and started shooting. So I guess that's going to be his defense in court.
I kind of understand, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just not cool what she did to him.
I know, but he was right for the picking.
Yep.
Right there. Yesterday they found something in Iraq.
Yeah, I know, but it was disappointing. It was like some big ass shells that carry chemical weapons, but they had never been used.
Yeah.
They were empty. And Bush was like, all right, let's go to war.
But, yeah, you know, they were supposed to declare everything. They weren't on the list.
Yeah, I know.
We're going in, I think.
Well, it seems to me, just reading some of these different articles, that they don't think they could deter the president from attacking Iraq no matter what. That he really wants to do this.
Well, I like him. I'm liking Bush. I like that speech he gave yesterday about, you know, tort reform, lawyers, you know, bilking doctors.
I don't like the idea that you could only ever award somebody $250,000 regardless
punitive
of
damages.
What's happened to them.
Punitive. Any real expenses and real medical injury.
That's my point. Sometimes there needs to be more.
Yeah, but you see what happens.
I know, but it shouldn't be blanket. It really
you know what's sad?
What?
In all those cases, some of the lawyers usually get about 40%. People don't even get the big money. You know, then criminal charges if there's a crime committed. But come on, we know what's up. A doctor loses a patient now. boom, immediately the lawyers sue them.
I understand.
We need
what
health
you're
care in
saying,
this
but
country.
There are times when
Yeah, there are
an
times.
industry really needs to be punished, and $250,000 doesn't punish them.
Well, there are times, but more often it's an abuse of the system. I like Bush's plan there, and I love what he did in Afghanistan, and I'm really looking forward to Iraq.
You're looking forward to it.
I am. Looking forward to seeing it.
You'll see.
Looking forward to it on TV.
Yeah, right. I'll get a couple of pizzas and beer like football. I'm looking forward to watching that.
It'll be a good afternoon.
Yeah.
And even my kids were saying to me, gee, but innocent people die. I go, no, they won't. I said, maybe a couple of guys who are on Saddam's team who, but most of those
You're
guys...
acting as if bombs don't hit people.
No, they're gonna take him out real quick.
Got that drone plane, Robin.
Right.
Dip right in.
Saddam kills his own people. And we're just gonna move it along.
It doesn't matter who is responsible. They'd still die.
We're gonna be running Iraq in 2 days, and happy days are here again. We're gonna have control of their entire oil. It's gonna be great for us.
I hear there are people really want they glamorize the 60s, and everybody really wants their Woodstock and their war protests and all that. They say there's going to be some big march on Washington to protest war. And one guy, I was reading just a little while ago, that one guy has a great idea. He's going to get women to spell out, naked women.
Spell out what?
To spell out no more war or something.
Oh, that's great. I'll do that.
Protest. So he'll get some people there.
Should send E down there to cover that.
I'm for whatever.
With Jenna Jameson as host.
I'm for the protest if it keeps Susan Sarandon from making movies.
So anyway, here's Iraqi President Saddam Hussein. It was the 12th... anniversary of their, I guess, invasion of Kuwait or something, and they were marking that yesterday. And he spoke to the people, and he said any country that attacks Iraq will fail to win. B2.
Their arrows will be on the wrong track or will recoil to their breasts. The martyrs of the nation will turn into green birds in paradise as the merciful has promised.
You know what? Tell him to shut up.
I love how something good is going to happen to you no matter what happens to you here. You're going to turn into a green bird and fly to paradise or something.
Yeah, a green bird. You'll be a parrot.
Meanwhile, there is a group that's getting together to try to determine should Saddam be toppled from power.
Yes.
What should happen in Iraq? Here's Sharif Ali bin Hussein.
It's entirely expected because Iraq does have a program for development of weapons of mass destruction. It does have a stockpile of biological and chemical weapons, and is trying to acquire a nuclear weapon.
So he still feels, yes, they're there. If you found empty canisters, there's some full canisters there, too. Go topple that government. Meanwhile, in the entertainment business, a lot of award shows on this weekend. The Golden Globes are going to be given out on Sunday, I think. And on Saturday, E! is hosting the 8th Annual Critics' Choice Awards at 8 o'clock, and they will be hosted by Jason Alexander. So you can see a bunch of stars come up and accept awards. A lot of people think the Critics' Choice Awards are a precursor and a preview of what will happen on Oscar night. So Golden Globes also touted as a preview to the Oscars. Julia Stiles, meanwhile, is in a movie called A Guy Thing, which opens today.
I think she's cute, Julia Stiles. You guys think that?
I don't know. I mean, not totally.
She's like a big head and everything, but I think it's hot.
Big flat face.
Big flat face. I could get into it, though, you know?
You like a flat face.
I think she's cute.
She looks a little like the kid in The Mask.
No.
No, she's cute.
Come on, dude.
You are so hard on women.
She's cute.
She's definitely cute, but I don't know if I'd put her like in a top 30.
No, but she's cute.
Like Girl Next Door cute?
Yeah. A little better than the Girl Next Door.
Really?
Yeah, right. That's a good block if she's the girl.
Here's Julia on what attracted her to this project.
The paycheck.
Because I was laughing out loud, and there was something I almost could...
She seems like a chick who would goof on the movies she makes, but can't because that's what her job is.
Uh-huh.
She acts like she's too good for those movies.
But yet she's in them.
She's in every bad movie. And you know this is a bad movie, too.
Yes. Relate to Jason's character more than Becky, just in that I think everybody's gotten caught in a lie that they had to keep exaggerating to...
Sounds like an idiot.
She went to, like, Harvard or something.
Yeah, she went to some good school.
I don't care where she went.
To keep going. And I just thought that that's a great premise for a movie.
She wants me.
Lawrence Fishburne is in Biker Boys. He plays the King of Cali, the president of the motorcycle club that this movie, I guess, depicts. And here he talks about the authenticity of the story and the making of the film. A2.
This movie, like most movies, is probably got more myth and legend.
Cheers. So boring. What is it, Russ? Russ.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, I just wonder, I'm getting tired of these goddamn people talking about, they're so concerned about the goddamn innocent Iraqis that are going to get hurt. And nobody's remembering the 3,000 people that got leveled in those 2 buildings in New York.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. Have a nice weekend.
Good thought.
I'm not worried. Just don't say there's no innocence. There will be.
Try to keep it nappy.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
I'm keeping it nappy.
Viggo Mortensen.
Yes.
Is in The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
She's hot.
It's a guy.
Hey, now.
Oh, really? He's gay. No, we don't even know him. He's straight, I'm sure.
Here he explains why he's wearing a T-shirt during the interview that says, "No more blood for oil." A4.
I really
I hate when people say that.
Against
I hate when people say no more blood for oil.
People comparing the Fellowship of the Ring, the Two Towers, or the Return of the King.
We let these dudes live. When they invaded Kuwait. And, we let Saddam Hussein stay in power. We could have taken his oil right then and there. But you know what? Oil, this is going to be so great. Once we take over Iraq, we could go back to driving and not even worried about filling up. Iraq's got more oil than, like, any of those other dudes over there. And that's going to be our oil. And it's going to be great fun.
Well, they say, at least what I heard was the reserves probably rival the kind of reserves they have in Saudi Arabia. They got a lot of oil.
And as a matter of fact, we'll make sure that the people who live in Iraq share in some of the wealth.
Promise?
Yeah, sure, we'll give them some money while we rape them. You know what? We're going to take our oil. That's our oil.
Right. How does scores sound in Baghdad?
Baghdad scores?
Baghdad scores.
Baghdad scores.
Yeah, we're going to scores. Where? Lower East Side? Upper East Side? No. In Baghdad.
Let me give you dance.
I can't wait to see the flow of oil into this country. It's going to be fabulous. I mean, SUVs? Don't worry about it. Fill up.
Well, I was watching the Osbournes yesterday, and Jack Osbourne says, the United States is only going to be around for another 5 years. Anyway.
Oh, is that right?
Dying superpower, according to him.
What does he know? Dying
That's
superpower.
That's what his friend said. You know nothing. Why don't you shut up?
Dying superpower.
His friend Dill.
Dill.
Yeah.
Oh, Dill.
Dill. Anything else, or are we getting out of here?
Yeah, Nicolas Cage is checking in with us. He's directed a film. It's called Sunny. And here he talks about his treatment of the actors.
The one thing that I thought I could do was talk to actors, and, I wanted to give them the...
Dude, you can't even talk to your wives.
Respect in the space, in the quiet, to be able to go into that place and their instrument.
This guy can't stay married for more than a couple of months.
He's repelled. As soon as he marries a girl, he has to get away from her.
Yeah. Freaks him out.
Why
I get
does
it.
he keep doing it?
He might get it right one time.
Well, that's what's happening.
Thanks, Robin. Have a good weekend, everybody. Remember Martin Luther King birthday weekend.
Yeah. Long weekend.
Coming up. Long weekend. MLK. Good man. He fought for your right to party.
Yeah, you don't mind taking off that day.
Keep it very nappy.
Don't mind taking off that. What day do you mind taking off?
No,
he doesn't mind taking off any day. He's a big anti-George Washington taking off day. Keep it nappy. Keep it on E! Tonight. The #1 sexiest show of all time is on tonight. We did the top 25, and the #1 is on tonight. Cindy Margulies and her friend play Strip Jeopardy, and if you remember her hot friend, they get down in their skimpy little bras and panties, and they get doused with water, and then we even put in some bonus boner material as Robin Quivers flashes her boobs. If you remember that, it got crazy.
I thought you were going to skip over that.
No, that's tonight on E! You got crazy. She got a little nuts.
Just kept it a little too real.
Kept it a little nappy.
I had agreed to play the game. I was stupid.
A moment of weakness. Thank you, Suzette Spencer, SuzetteSpencer.com. Thank you, NikkiZiering.com. And, of course, Nikki on the cover of Controversy Magazine. And who else? The girl from Penthouse Magazine. That was Suzette Spencer. And that black chick, Jody. Thanks.